So welcome to another episode of Indisputable Evidence. We're back again, finally as the full crew again. I'm your co-host, Anthony Beck, along with my other co-host,
Jerry Brown.
Marcus Alexander Davis. Yes, y'all got the full government.
Okay. Since we're doing that, Darnell
right.
Stanley Monroe's,
Yeah,
aka the
Stanley?
Box Connoisseur.
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Something is wrong with you.
What?
Insane.
It's a basketball reference, y'all.
No, it
It's a
isn't.
basketball reference.
It isn't, people. If
I,
y'all
don't
would
think, I do not think you're talking about boxing one.
have, we are not talking about that, y'all. If y'all would have been live on here with us during this pre-show, yeah, it was shambolic. That's all I'm gonna say. It was shambolic. Darnell, we are taking all donations to send Darnell to the nearest institution, the nearest institution that will help him out. We're taking all donations for that. We're gonna all pay for it. Everybody pool their money together and help out with this fund for Darnell to get him the help he needs. It would be greatly appreciated.
See, y'all. They really turning against me, man. My own brothers.
Ain't nobody
For
turning
no
against
reason,
you.
man.
You want
For
to
no reason.
crazy shit, and then you have Box Connoisseur as your bumper. Like, bro, what are we doing?
You know, I try to come in with a little alias. You know, bring in a little spice and.
Oh, you brought spice, all right.
Little ice with that spice.
A little bit more of a curry spice, if you ask me.
Oh my god, why are you like this?
This man, bro.
It's crazy.
This man has lost his mind. We're gonna go into this show because this man has gone off the rails. We don't know what's going on with him. At this point, like the heck with it. Like it's done. It's done. Like Darnell, we are going to get you the help you need, brother.
Yeah, I'm praying for this man.
Yeah, we need all the prayers in the world for Darnell because this right here is absolutely shambolic. But we got a good show for y'all tonight. We'll recap week 1 of the college football season. Some of us are still very depressed. Some of us are happy, as we can see. We'll see how long that lasts. But you know, they're happy right now. But we had some pretty good games. We had shocker, and by shocker, yeah, I would call last night a huge shocker. Yeah, I just got one question real quick, people.
Yep.
To my Clemson fans out there.
Go ahead and just go ahead and say Cam and Tony, bro. I know you want to go ahead and just
All you know where it is, where it's going.
Come on, man. Just be
I'm
direct.
don't say them two in particular because they said enough last night in that space that they were in. And by the way, Tony, bro, if you watching, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I understand exactly where you was coming from when you were saying what you were saying about the kind of players that need to be on the team. Because first of all, I agree with you, and that should be for every team. Second of all, you was right about everything you literally said. Everything.
Look, either you need menaces in, thugs, I guess, or bad drivers. I don't know which one.
You need gangsters. I'm gonna just come right out and say, to quote my man Tony.
What are we doing?
Tony T. Time West. If you come from a two-parent household, exit stage left right now.
What are we doing?
Right now. Look, I'm just saying, not wrong. You want the ones that basically say, "Hey, football's my way out. Like this got to work." You need them on your team.
Or you could just use the transfer portal and get receivers that can actually run. I don't know. Things like that.
Yeah, because they were getting no separation last night, which is probably the first time I've seen it from a Clemson team.
It ain't the first, trust me.
It's been a minute. I feel like
They couldn't get separation last year either.
Yeah, I was just about to get ready to say that.
1 year before that, to be honest.
Really?
But I know one thing is true though, and it took 2 years for people to finally realize this. DJ Uyunglele was not the problem.
Apparently not, because he's looking pretty damn good at Oregon State. You got an actual offensive line and a pretty good offensive structure. And yeah, look pretty solid.
And it's the same system that they're running again this year that they ran last year. Right now, Garrett Riley looks like he's just holding the clipboard, and that is a problem.
He is holding the clipboard.
Yeah.
He's not calling. I don't know if he's
Wait a
calling.
minute. Pause. Is Garrett Riley related to Lincoln?
Yeah,
Yeah.
his brother.
I knew it because he looks exactly like him. I knew it. Okay, makes sense.
But
How? How is he that bad?
you want to know how, Jerry?
I really want to know how, bro.
It's not him.
No, he was the offense coordinator at TCU last year, right?
Okay.
Take a wild guess at who was actually calling the plays.
Sonny Dykes.
Bingo.
Wow.
That's who was calling the plays. Think about it. Why do you think Clemson's not basically running what TCU's running?
And Clemson's offense has always been bad. It's just they had better talent than everybody else. Now we don't. And that's
That is true. That is
That's
true.
true.
The crazy thing is, and Tony Khan kind of hinted at this. Their Achilles heel for years really was their offensive line.
It's always been horrible.
Offensive line, and everything else is kind of going downhill.
Yeah. Everything. If their skill position is going downhill, man.
I was like, Clemson spent the recruiting budget on defensive linemen and don't really put any of it on wide receivers that with any wiggle. The wide receivers have the same profile, 6'4", 6'5", and cannot run worth a shit and can't separate. Now they're getting guys like Mike Williams and Amari Rogers, Sammy Watkins, DeAndre Hopkins, Artavis Scott.
Hey, bro.
Wow.
We should have known something was up when their number one wide receiver target was Sindo.
How would they rank number 9?
Logo,
Definitely.
logo, talent on defense, and
Possible Cade Klubnik, being great.
yeah, that was pretty much what it was. And they did get returns for guys.
He's
Yeah.
not him, bro.
Yeah, but we got to give credit to Duke. I mean, they pretty much from the jump, honestly, dominated this game. If you think about it, I mean, now they didn't look flashy or anything.
No.
They didn't run anything too crazy, but everything they ran was effective. They were able to run the ball. They gashed Clemson all night.
Yeah.
That run by Riley Leonard, where he was stopped in the backfield by 2 guys, got away from them, and then outran the corner down the sideline and scored, was one of the best plays of week 1.
It
And
was.
that's pretty much the dagger for the game because Clemson, every time they got to the red zone, every time they got to the goal line, Duke forced the turnover. Whether it was a fumble or I think they threw in the red zone. Well, you said what?
They also blocked 2 field goals.
They blocked 2 field goals. It seemed like every time Clemson got to the goal line or near it, it was like a ball right there.
That's the thing. So in the third quarter, they looked more effective because they started running the ball more with Shipley and Maffa. They ran more plays in Duke territory than Duke ran total in the third quarter. And then they had 2 fumbles in the red zone. You had 2 extra. You had 2 in the extra point miss. You had 2 field goals blocked. That's what 14, 17. That's 20 points right there. You could have easily walked away with in a game that you lost with 20 some odd to 7.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, so like you gotta catch that stuff in. You just have to.
You do. And shout out to the Duke football team for getting some spotlight before the basketball team starts playing.
It is kind of funny. Duke was a 9-1 team last year. Do you think anybody knew that?
A lot of people didn't know that.
And they're like
I know that.
Yeah, they're the biggest 9-1 team nobody talked about or cared about. Because, well, quite frankly, no one's ever going to take Duke football serious, which is unfortunate. This is legitimately a good team. I like Mike Elko as a coach. They're doing some really good things over there right now.
They're physical.
They are.
Start taking Duke football seriously. This is not basketball right now. Take their football team seriously.
Shit, their basketball program can need some help too, but
Yeah, you know.
Their basketball program nearly got Cooper Flag to reclassify. Or they're good. They may get him to reclassify.
Hey, a lot can happen. A lot can happen.
Yeah, I mean, I liked what I saw from them, but also, other than them, the biggest winners of Week 1 in college football was Colorado. It by far was Colorado. I mean, what they did going on the road to the 17th ranked TCU Horned Frogs place and putting on the performance they put on Shedeur Sanders was remarkable. 500. He broke the school record for passing yards in a game with 510 yards. Through 4 touchdowns. Travis Hunter on both sides of the ball was incredible. 11 catches, 119 yards at wide receiver. Then he has an interception defensively. After you had the TCU student section calling him overrated. By the way, every single guy that was sitting there, yeah. I hope y'all cars got egged and they tripped y'all down the hallways because that's what you get.
Relax.
That's what you get talking.
Hey, look. Well, now you know not to talk. Maybe trash to a guy like that.
Like now you know.
Right.
It's so because the actual play itself, it should have been a touchdown. He just peeled off his guy and just made a spectacular play. It was like
that was just.
He did, and I'm gonna be honest. People were talking about, oh, can he sustain it? Can he sustain it? There's something you have to watch because he played a lot of snaps total. It was over 120 snaps. But he said they asked him, "Wait, were you tired?" He said, "No, he wasn't tired." But you still have to watch it because you don't want to wear him down. You want to be fresh all year long. But clearly, that's your best player. But they had, I think, 4 guys go over 100 yards. It was him, Jimmy Horn Jr., Dylan Edwards at running back, and it was somebody else. I forgot who it was. It was somebody else that had over 100 yards receiving.
That's crazy.
So, what were you guys' thoughts on what they did? I was very impressed with the way Dion had this team prepared, and for them to go out and do what they did, I was very impressed with it.
Yeah, I mean, likewise, man. Watching them, I was like, I figured they'd be pretty good, but the level of preparedness that they were offensively, and not only just level of preparedness, I believe that the grit that they have as a team was what most impressed me. I thought there were a few times where they could have easily folded, and they just didn't. And I think Shedeur should be looked at as a guy in this class, as far as like the NFL. I mean, that's legit,
Oh, he shot up
round one, round 2, easily, in my opinion, quarterback prospect.
They already said he shot up the rankings there.
Like, he is just surgical, bro. Like, legit. You know what I'm saying? He put Travis Hunter in great positions to make a lot of plays. So, and then Edwards was just a playmaker. I was just blown away at how fast he was, how much of an all-around back he was, even blocking. Like, the guy was a good blocker too. So, man,
you gotta remember, he was one of the most heavily recruited players in the country. Like, you had Bama, Clemson, Ohio State, them schools, USC, them schools after.
He was, bro. It was just an all-around like masterclass of offense. Defensively, they still got work to do. They're lacking depth, but I believe they're going to get to where they need to be, in the future with that.
Yeah, it's very much you saw what they are, what they can be right now, and you saw where they're going to have to work on down the line. It's like the skill players, they got them in spades. They have a lot of talent. They have a lot of speed, a lot of team speed in both sides of the ball. They have a lot of grit. They're a tough team. In the trenches, they're severely lacking there. But again, give Dion like a year or 2 to really start getting more young talent in there. They'll be okay. And the skill players are always going to be there because that's his bread and butter.
For sure.
But it's a very good start of this because this is a own whatever team, a one team. This is an entirely different roster. This is basically a fixer-upper if I ever saw one. Like, they got 80+ new players from last year to now. The most in the FBS by a country mile. Mm-hmm. So the question was how are they going to gel as quick? Were they going to gel quick? How long is it going to take? Well, apparently it took the game. So they're on the right track. They're on the right track. Just keep on pushing. They might gut some games out against teams they probably shouldn't be just off the talent that they have at skill positions. They might get beat because they don't have guys inside, but they're going to be in games. They're going to be a fun team to watch, and I'm really excited to see what happens in the future.
1,000%.
Hey, Dion really did it, man. He really did it. He's really turned this team around.
Yeah.
And they have some talent there besides Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
Their other guy, I forgot his name, but
Horn Jr.
Yeah.
I was very impressed with him.
He was pretty good.
Yeah, that guy is. You're not going to be able to double team that's. You need another guy besides Travis Hunter. So now you're not going to be able to double team him because now he got the ability to really get going. And once he does, then the same with Dylan Edwards. Dylan Edwards in space, he gets a little bit of crease. It's a wrap. It's over. You might as well just go ahead and wave goodbye because no. That kid has elite speed. Like he was a legit track star in high school. So that speed is serious there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Mark said, you got some things to clean up on offense. So on defense, but I like the direction that he's got them going. So I feel like, and they got Nebraska at home, so it'll be their home opener this weekend. First of all, there's not gonna be an empty seat in the house.
We packed.
Like it's said the ticket is like $400. That's like the cheapest ticket to get in, $400. So that tell you everything you need to know right there. But that's gonna be a team that I'm keeping an eye out on. They got a couple games. Like when they play USC, that's gonna be fun to watch.
Yeah.
And when they play Oregon, that's gonna be interesting because I want to see what they do against Oregon's defense. Oregon's defense is legit too. So I kind of want to see what they do against them as well.
Also, I mean, but can we talk about the Pac-12 for a second? This is the last year it's going to be.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's going to be wild.
As of right now, is the Pac-2. It's the Pac-2, and it may not even be that much longer because,
everybody packing up and leaving, but they going out on with the last hurrah this season. All these quarterbacks and all these teams that have things you like. Oregon State looks like a really well-rounded unit right now. VG Youngalay in their defense and their offensive line. USC, we know what they can do on offense with Caleb Williams and Lincoln Riley down and up. Colorado's interesting because they're probably not better than a lot of these teams, but they have athletes and they can hang around with a couple of them.
Oh, yeah.
Oregon, they're a well-rounded unit. Bo Nix has turned his college career completely around since going to Eugene. UCLA looks like a fun team to watch. Utah, we all know what they are. Like this is a conference to watch. You might not be able to watch it until midnight, but damn, I am tuned into this conference.
You forgot one thing. Did I hear you mention Washington?
Washington too. Penix.
We have arguably a top 5 wide receiving duo in college football.
Yeah.
It may be the best deep ball thrower in college football, Michael Penix.
Yeah. So, we didn't even get to them, but they were very impressive. They beat the heck out. I thought Boise State would give them a challenge, and they did a little bit, but then from the second half of the second quarter on, they turned it on. They were just an animal. So I was very impressed with what I saw from them as well. But the number of quarterbacks they have, Caleb Williams at USC, Bo Nix at Oregon, Michael Penix Jr. at Washington, Cam Rising when he gets back at Utah, and then Shedeur Sanders at Colorado, DJ Uiagalelei at Oregon State. They got a plethora of quarterbacks that are and what's crazy is they're all transfers that I named. Every single one of them are transfers.
Elite talent. That's talent. Right.
I mean, Cam Rising came from Texas, Michael Penix Jr. from Indiana, DJ Uiagalelei from Clemson, Bo Nix from Auburn.
Mm-hmm.
Shedeur from Jackson State.
Shedeur Sanders, Jackson State. And and by the way,
Caleb Williams from Oklahoma.
You said who?
Caleb Williams from Oklahoma.
Yeah, he's from Oklahoma.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm gonna be honest. At UCLA, I figured out who their starting quarterback need to be. It's got to be Dante Moore. I was very impressed with what I saw from him. They played 2 quarterbacks, but
there's also another young quarterback in the Pac-12 that,
Well, they'll be in the Big Ten next year. So, but still, another young quarterback, former 5-star, that's going to be, man, I was impressed with the arm talent that I saw with him. Hey, let's throw Stanford up there. I'm just kidding.
Don't do that.
Hey, respect Stanford.
No.
Family over there.
That's nice.
Scored the first touchdown of the season for them.
That's nice.
Even though he only carried the ball 4 times, and I need to call the head coach, like, hey man, give him the ball, man.
That's nice.
Christmas tree at school.
Yeah.
Anyway, what else we got to do?
Why is the mascot a bitch? Is what I want to know.
Because there's the thing: the Stanford had to change their name several years ago because their actual name was the Stanford Redmen.
Oh,
that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, never mind.
Hey, so is TCU in trouble?
You're not
I
particularly.
believe so, especially defensively. Yes, they are.
I mean, it's a dirty total defense. They're never going to be great or anything, but they lost a lot of talent to the league. They lost Duggan, Quentin Johnston, all of them, Kendra Miller, DeMarcano, like all those guys that took them to the championship game. They're not there anymore. Yeah. This is going to be a complete turnover. It is what it is. They're not going to be that great. They'll be at 8-14 probably or something like that, but they're not.
If that, I mean, I do think TCU is in trouble. I mean, like what we saw was very, very concerning. I mean, Cheryl Morris is decent, but there's a reason why Max Duggan kept that job even after Morris got healthy. It's just not. They're not the same. They're nowhere near the same team.
No, they tried to. They Duggan was in the competition, got beat out by this kid, and for the first time, it's like Dice had to put it back in. I was like, okay, that's a little strange, but whatever.
Yeah, they in a little world of hurt, man. What do y'all think they're gonna finish in that conference?
Like 6 probably.
Because you got Texas, Oklahoma looks pretty good this year. Yeah, that's gonna be tough.
Oklahoma State, Texas Tech.
Oklahoma State, Texas Tech. And we have, Baylor's also a team you gotta. But even though I know they blew it, but they're also a team you gotta be cognizant of
at home.
Yeah.
By the way, from former LSU and Auburn quarterback TJ Finley. Yeah, he's the quarterback at Texas State.
Wait, so he beat? Oh my God!
Yes, he's the starting quarterback for them. Oh, and by the way, U.S. Open update: Ben Shelton won the first set over Francis Tiafoe, 6-2. So they're in the second set right now. Former Gator, gotta throw that out there.
Oh, nobody cares about other sports though, so
that's crazy, man.
It's not wrong.
This is the first time 2 black men have advanced to the quarterfinal since 1968.
We climbing. Let's go.
Getting up there. And Coco Gauff advanced to the semifinals today.
Yeah.
Youngest
with Jimmy Butler in appearance, right?
Yo, yeah. She's great though. She's really good.
He has been up there watching. But youngest since Serena.
She's earthy.
Bro, think about the tennis stars we've been getting lately, man. Hey,
there's a lot of stars out there in the game, man. Both men and women, we doing our thing.
Impressive. It's impressive. But
I will say about tennis real quick. Do y'all prefer watching the women's game or the men's game?
For me, I like women's. I ain't gonna cap. I like watching
women.
They play.
The game would just be so much more insane.
It's
also it's 2 out of 3 instead of 3 out of 5 also, so it's probably what it is for me because tennis is not the most exciting sport in the world, right?
It's fun to play.
It's fun. It's fun to play, but fun to. It's like soccer to me. Fun to play, but watching.
I'm watching soccer.
Yeah, soccer is really fun, man. Did you watch the World Cup last year?
Yeah.
That shit was amazing.
I always watch the World Cup. I watched the World Cup, Champions League, all that shit.
I did it too.
For me, high stakes games I can watch. Like if it's not high stakes, I'm like, yeah.
Oh, you can't watch those like ties that they be having, man, and no team score.
No, absolutely not.
Like I got
120 minutes of just running around.
Really good game cardio, bro.
if that happens, it can't be it can't end in tie. I got to see PKs. Like somebody got to win.
Look, Darnell, if I want to watch several minutes of running around and no offense, I'll just watch my favorite football team.
Damn.
The Dolphins.
You're the Dolphins fan.
Hey, man. Hey.
I was like, y'all gonna score points this season. What you mean?
Never disrespect my offense like that again. Boy, crazy.
No, but
Crazy.
yeah. Shifting over to the Big Ten. Question for y'all:
Yeah.
Is Ohio State in trouble?
Yes.
Yeah.
They are. I don't like Ohio State. I do not like that team. Not this year.
Man, they got no quarterback, bro. They're in progression.
Quarterbacks, and they really didn't gain any traction with either guy.
Mm.
And they're both former 5-stars. That's what's crazy.
And they are current cheese.
When
They
your
are
5
not.
stars, my quarterback don't pop, and your 5 stars pop everywhere else. It's a problem. But to Ohio State's credit, the one thing I did need to see out of them was how good they looked on defense and the front seven, and they looked phenomenal against Indiana.
Yeah.
Receivers are the receivers. The run game looked pretty good, but they need a quarterback and they need it fast. They got to figure that out. But I'm encouraged by the defense look.
I was encouraged. And they're gonna. That's who they're gonna have to lean on this year. You know, you may not.
I mean, that defense was perfect in the second half.
September 23rd. They are getting wiped. September
Who they play
23rd.
September 23rd?
Notre Dame. I got Notre Dame.
I actually like Notre Dame as a team this year. I'm not gonna
Wait.
lie. I do.
Play. Where's that game being played?
It's at Notre Dame.
South Bend. Yeah.
Right now, Notre Dame has the edge.
Bro, is this the
Sam Hartman.
legit passing attack? Are they legitimately passing the ball for real? Or am I tripping?
No, they are.
Notre Dame is.
Hey man, Sam Hartman was the best addition to the transfer portal so far because he's changing their offense.
He is.
Bro, they're like averaging like 50 points or some shit.
They cold, bro.
They're already a team that likes to hang their head on running football, being physical. But now that they can actually throw the football more than 5 yards down the field, it's a dimension they've sorely lacked for years.
Yeah, that's true. I like what I've seen from Notre Dame so far. So I'm looking forward to that matchup. Michigan looks good in the Big Ten, so hey,
they're still physical. JJ McCartney is probably the best quarterback they've had in forever.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But
so I can see them being a playoff team, no doubt about it.
I think they win the Big Ten pretty comfortably, honestly.
Yeah.
Going to another team though, Penn State. I told y'all about Drew Allen. Told y'all.
Penn State's nice.
I told you he was like that.
Give me a couple games.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So,
how many yards did he make?
See,
3 something.
Yeah, it was like 3 something, and then they put the backup in. But I love what I saw from Penn State too. They look pretty good so far. So
poise.
The 3 teams you're gonna be looking at really. Ohio State, Michigan, and Penn State.
I will also.
So Penn State, Michigan, because there are teams with quarterbacks and Ohio State doesn't have one.
Yeah. That's true. If Ohio State's defense is legit, and we think that they very well could be, that defense is going to win them a good amount of games.
Yeah, but to win the games, they have to be able to score some points, though.
Sure.
They can't. I don't think they can score enough with Michigan or Penn State. But the way it's looking right now, and Penn State and Michigan beat them up for like 2 straight years now, and I don't think that
is true.
Sorry, y'all. I was just celebrating this 3-run home run by Christopher Morrell.
Well, like back to Penn State though.
Yeah, Penn State they look good.
Drew Aller is again, like I said with Notre Dame. They have not had a quarterback that can really spin it since I don't even know, man. Because especially in the James Franklin era, they've had everything else that made them worthy enough to be contenders. They have good defense, they have soft line, they got talented receiver, good running backs, and James Franklin's one of the better coaches in America. They just did not have enough at the quarterback position to really make it through. Because Sean Clifford, God bless him, he just wasn't going to be the guy to take them far. Aller he's a talent. He's got an arm, he's got vision, he's got it all.
Does one of the top quarterbacks coming out of high school. I think he was the number one quarterback, but I mean, he put the arm talent on display, and they got a two-headed monster at running back with Nick Singleton and Katron Allen. Both of those guys, oh my goodness, good luck tackling them. That's all I'm gonna say.
You know what, Marcus? They had a guy back in like 2010. It's escaping my mind right now, man.
You gotta say Matt McGowan, are you?
Oh my god.
No.
That's nasty.
Escaping my mind, bro.
Penn State?
Yeah.
Daryl Clark.
Oh, the black guy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Black quarterback?
Yes, bro.
You know Michael Robinson, he played from the back like 06 and something like that.
Oh yeah.
Penn State's got black quarterbacks.
They were slandering that man weekly, bro. I'll never forget that. They were slandering that man.
Hey, that boy was a dual threat though.
Relax.
Come on, man. Oh god.
What's that verse?
This man is insane. This man is
But I mean, like, honestly, man, like, I feel like I want to ask y'all. So, y'all watch ball just as much as I did. Do we feel like the SEC looked like from what we saw, the third best conference in the nation this year?
It looks like what it is, a very top-heavy team, but the middle, it's fine.
Bad. I don't know, man.
It's a very top-heavy conference, but it's been like that for a while now. Like, it's top-heavy. The top teams are absolutely among the cream of the crop. The middle, they're about even with everybody else in some of these bigger other big conferences. So it's not like a big fall off. There's a big difference, but like the Alabamas, the Georgias, I mean, they are what they are. LSU, when they have everything together, same with them. But
this year could be like a Penn State LSU type thing, possibly. So
that's another team though, Georgia. I'm gonna be honest.
Pause. Wait a second. Let me just breathe.
You know where we're going with this. Don't do it.
Them dogs.
All right, go ahead and see what you guys say.
I'm gonna be honest. I liked what I saw from Carson Beck, given what they asked him to do, because they're not gonna ask him to run like Stetson Bennett. They're not gonna have any design runs. You're not gonna see that. But for what he did, I liked what I saw. I mean, it's UT Martin, but that's another story for another day. They did what they were supposed to do. So I liked what I saw from them. So I feel like as long as they keep doing that, don't ask him to do too much. I'm looking at you, Mike Bobo, because you got fired for a reason before when you were the offense coordinator there.
Yeah,
Just don't ask him to do too much. Get the ball out to the playmakers. And I think Georgia is going to have a chance to win another title. But if Mike Bobo decides to get beside himself, it's going to be a problem. I'm just saying that now.
I can't forget Mike Bobo's a coordinator again.
That's just like what?
Nobody said the hell with it. I'm bringing back Mike Bobo.
No, because it's Mike Bobo. Look, you're going from Mike Bobo to Todd Monken back to Mike Bobo. Like, Mike Bobo is the reason why Mark Richt got fired in the first place.
I ain't gonna cap, bro. In that UT Mark, I feel like they could have looked a lot better offensively and how they utilize certain guys.
I didn't want to say that because I thought y'all were going to judge me for saying that.
No, there were some kinks to iron out. Like, the offense was fine in the running game. They were good, but like pass wise, they had some kinks to work out. But like they're not in like any immediate danger down the line or anything like that. It's game one. I'm not gonna trip.
I just think force feeding
Kendall
Milton. Force feeding him is not the way to go. I know Mike Bobo falls in love with force feeding talented back, but I don't think force feeding him. I think you can spread it out a little bit, and get your playmakers involved. I think Georgia needs to develop a vertical threat to truly win a championship this year. I mean, you have Brock Bowers, people are gonna start spying, not spying, but locking in on him a lot more. So we'll see. We'll see. I know some Georgia fans are a little bit concerned about play calling and Bobo. I mean, I would be too.
It's funny, but you've seen the movie before, but this is a much more talented roster than one he had in the last year of Georgia, though.
Yeah, like I said, he's the reason why Mark Richt got fired. And I felt that was the one time I felt bad for Mark Richt because I knew it was gonna come, but
yeah.
So somebody was gonna have to go. They eventually were gonna get rid of him.
I do also think losing Branson Robinson is going to be pretty big.
I think that's gonna hurt them.
Yeah, he's
running backs, but him not being in that room, it's gonna hurt him a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think so. The South Carolina game that they play is going to tell a lot. Because South Carolina, I feel like they have a pretty good defense front seven.
Okay.
So I think
they're gonna fucking kill South Carolina. They can't block anybody. We saw what happened against UNC.
Yeah, I mean, as far as I think it's going to tell a lot as far as their offense, though.
No, that yes.
Yeah. I do think they should beat them pretty comfortably, though.
It'll be an offense that'll probably take like 6 weeks to gel, but they'll probably win it because the schedule's not that hard.
Yeah, it's not hard.
No. Now I know it was just one game, but there was one team in the SEC that basically looked like they had to remind y'all who they are.
Alabama.
It's in Tuscaloosa. I liked what I saw from Jalen Milroe. He only threw the ball 18 times. Only had 194 yards passing.
That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, that's fine. That's all. That's really all you need from you. Accounted for 5 touchdowns. He had 3 pass touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns. You got a really good stable of running backs. I like the way Alabama's set up right now. They pretty much set up to where like they're going back to what used to win them championships.
That's what they told us they were going to do, though. That's the thing. They basically said this is going to be a Bama team circa like 2009, 2010. Yeah. They're going to run the ball, and Jalen Milroe's an extension of the run game because of how dynamic he is on the ground. He has a strong enough arm to let it go in the pass game when they need him to do it. Mm-hmm. Like, is he most accurate guy on the rope? No, but he can spin it, and he's, again, dynamic on the ground. And their offensive line is really, really powerful. Got a lot of backs, good enough defense. They're set up fine. They have less questions than the vast majority of the country. I'd say like 99.9%. They have the least amount of questions for me.
Marcus, you just said it though. Accuracy. That was one thing I was impressed with from him. He looked a lot better. His accuracy looked a lot better. It looks vastly improved. And if it is, that's going to be scary for teams. And speaking of the SEC West, we all know who we were all disappointed in.
Were we?
That was
it expected?
No. That was unexpected. And I didn't expect them to quit in the second half either. That's what I saw. That team quit.
I was more so disappointed in the use of Harold Perkins. That was disgusting.
Like, he's a pass rusher, guys. Tell him to rush the passer. Why is he in coverage 98% of the time?
I'm just like, what are we truly doing? Like, I get the fact that Jordan Travis is a guy that, he's pretty explosive and he's wiggly, so everybody's like, oh, let's buy him. So maybe in a different ball game when the quarterback's not that, elusive, maybe Harold Perkins is utilized better. But like, that was just a disgusting display of how you.
He did. I don't care if the guy is elusive. He's a pass rusher. Use him as such.
Yeah, this is where he should have been a pass rusher for period. Like this is not the game for him to be a spy on Jordan Travis because you couldn't generate a pass rush with your front seven, and he's your best pass rusher, like we just said. Use him as such, and you're gonna generate a pass rush. You're gonna knock them off their rhythm. But they continue to use him as a traditional linebacker, and they killed him.
Yeah.
Like, you got to know your strengths and weaknesses with your guys. You saw what he did when you used him as a pass rusher last year, as a situational pass rusher. And you saw what he was. You saw what he did. You saw how he was able to be productive. So you decide, we're going to make him a traditional linebacker now. This is not the game for that. And we saw that early in the game. And by the way, Brian Kelly, take the points next time.
Bro, this is exact bro.
How do you get
man.
at the 1-yard line? Also, they're playing the Brian Kelly tag. Like, we saw what they were last year. They weren't that good of a team until mid-October.
They played us.
Yeah. So maybe the same thing happens here, but Jaden Daniels, hey, man.
He didn't look too good.
He did not look good at all.
You know what's concerning for me with Jaden Daniels? What's the guy they had last year? The all-world wide receiver, now a Patriot. I can't think.
Keyshawn Boutte?
Yeah, Keyshawn Boutte. He saw a lot of miscommunication with Jaden Daniels and Boutte last year. Did y'all notice how much miscommunication there was with him and Neighbors this game?
There was quite a bit.
I was like, it's the same type of issue. So at this point, the common denominator is Jaden Daniels. You know, so I don't know, man. I don't know.
I just hope it's miscommunication this year when we play them.
Oh, you know they're going to be Odell Beckham Jr. and Jarvis Landry. Come on now.
Probably.
Yeah, you know they're going to.
Yeah,
I was hoping for these niggas to just get the job done, man.
Yeah, we all were, Darnell. We all were.
Got darn job and couldn't get it done.
Brian Kelly, choke artist in big games, except for last year when he got lucky against Saban. But
I don't like either one of those teams personally, so I mean, whatever. But
yeah, Marcus takes LSU personally. He hates them because of.
But 45 points though on your head is crazy.
Getting only 50 yards in the last quarter of the game is actually disgusting.
You want to know what was disgusting? Their entire starting secondary transferred in. What's disgusting is where they transferred from.
There's good ball players at those schools.
Yeah.
Southeast Louisiana.
Good ball players at those schools. I mean, they took a defensive back from in Louisiana last year. He looked pretty good.
Look.
Yeah, I trust somebody from Louisiana instead of Southeast Louisiana.
I mean, what's the difference?
The difference is one is not an FCS school.
I mean, the Sun Belt is like, well, you know, ain't that far away.
I've seen some.
Well, I'm glad you said that because Osiris Thorns came from that same said school and became a first-team All-American at Florida.
Case in point.
Case in point, he came from an FBS school and not an FCS school.
A super low-level one at that. It really doesn't matter where you come from. If you're a good player, it really doesn't fucking matter.
You're a baller.
But in LSU's case, they didn't get the good players.
No, they didn't. That's the point. They didn't.
Hey, man, it happens.
And it showed Sunday night.
Also, LSU's wide receivers are just good. Also,
Keon Coleman is a first-round wide receiver.
Keon Coleman was real. He cooked them.
Keegan Bell kicked their ass, too.
Johnny Wilson could have had more yards if he didn't drop 3 or 4 passes. He could have had at least 10 catches, but he still had 7 for 104 on them. So.
Being 6'7" as a wide receiver is kind of wild.
No, it really is. That's
a creative player build.
That's crazy.
Is it though?
Yes.
What are you talking about? Is it, bro? You gotta stop hating for 1 second, bro.
Okay, which is more a creative player concept? A 6'7" wide receiver or 6'7" point guard?
I mean, there was a 6'9" point guard. LeBron's 6'8" is basically a point guard, so we already see it.
Hey, there was a 6'10" point guard, but what is he doing now?
Hey, bro. AB.
Wait, what?
There was a 6'10" point guard, but what is that nigga doing now?
Yeah, good question. What is he doing? He sure ain't playing basketball.
We talking about Michael Carter Williams?
No.
I mean, he missed the bill. Ben Simmons, dude. I mean, same
I fit the criteria, but I was not selected.
They had the exact same resume though. Like they both rookie of the year, right? In their respective seasons, and they did jack shit after that.
That's a name.
Criteria to be selected.
Same thing.
Michael Carter Williams, like, somehow he's still in the league on the video game. Is he still in the league in real life?
Bro, that was crazy, dog. That man is
like you playing somebody on 2K. It's like starting Michael Carter Williams. What? Like, where did he come from?
Yeah. Crazy
But-
time.
So it was between a wide receiver and a point guard.
Yeah, 6'7"
Or-
wide receiver, 6'7".
It's crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah.
I think the wide receiver.
Because usually they move to like tight end when they 6'7".
I mean, shit. Look at Mike Evans, man.
Yeah.
He not exactly 6'7", but shit, still.
He darn near look like a tight end.
Yeah.
But yeah, LSU was very disappointing. Look like Bama look like they the favorites again to come out the West as they should.
We forgot about a particular team. We forgot about two teams in the East.
No, we didn't.
You know what? I'll be nice. Let's go ahead and talk about how Tennessee looked good. Joe Milton got to clean some stuff, but they look good ultimately.
I mean, he looked better than I thought he was going to be, but there's still some things he has to iron out. Like, he's still trying to.
I'm glad y'all said this. Hold on. I got something to say about because one of his throws was a dime.
Oh, yeah. Drop.
Joe Keaton, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, boy.
You can't drop a pass that pretty, man. You can't.
Have y'all ever seen this many drop passes in a weekend before?
Bro.
Make it so bad with Tennessee's receiver core. Most of them are back except for Tillman and Hyatt. Like, you still have you still have Ramel Keaton. Like, you still have your running back room. Robert's line is physical as ever. Defense line is pretty good with Omar Thomas. It's like, damn, Tennessee. I did not realize they had so much continuity, except for Milton.
Hey, Jalen Wright did his thing too, man.
They look pretty good, man. I thought the defense looked better than what I thought they would.
I totally saw Tennessee as a contender, but they're a solid team. They're like 20 games.
I'll be honest, that Virginia team is not good.
It's terrible. They're fucking awful.
Yeah, Brennan Armstrong left them with the NC State for a reason. But I will say, like I said last night on ITS, shout out to that team for going out there. They've been through a lot. And shout out to Mike Collins coming back after being shot, being able to recover the way he has. They're going to honor the 3 players that they lost in that shooting last year this weekend in their home opener. So it's going to be a very emotional day. It will be an emotional day for them. That is
for sure.
It's got to be. I know it's hard for them, for that team, for that community, for that school, and for the especially for the families. I know it's got to be hard for them, but you know, I'm just happy to see everybody's kind of they're getting through it. It seems like everybody's getting through it. So shout out to that team for even being able to go out. Salute that. So that's something that you want to see everybody continuing to heal.
For sure.
That's really what it's all about when you think about it.
100%.
But I mean, they don't look like they're gonna be that great this year.
No. Got a lot to clean up, bro. Just like the last team we're gonna talk about in the SEC East. Our University of Florida. We talked about them yesterday. The University of Florida.
Maybe you have some after your antics last
Darnell,
night.
did you watch us, man? Did you watch the Gators?
You know, I watched a little bit of it, man. I was because one of my lab partners, he's a Gators fan, so
oh my god,
so that boy was shitting. Hey man,
yeah.
And what y'all think about Cam Rising?
Oh no, he didn't play.
He didn't play.
Oh, you asshole! I know where you're going with this.
Darn, you stink, bro. I will say this. The quarterback that I saw playing, their back quarterback, not the black one. With all due respect,
the black one's crazy.
Black, yeah. But what was his name?
It was hold on.
Harrison Barnes.
That was the. Oh my god.
No, but that brother, or the guy, the quarterback, the Caucasian.
Nate Johnson was a black guy.
The third. Wait, so all right. So help me, y'all. The third string quarterback, is that the black guy or is he second string?
These third string, Nate Johnson, a few freshmen.
Nate Johnson. Okay, so Nate Johnson, I thought he was impressive, keeping us off balance. And second string quarterback, I remember watching Cam Rising at that game last year. Cam Rising did not look too impressive throwing the ball to me. He just didn't last year, and it was solidified with the game-sealing pick. This quarterback they had at the backup, this game we saw, I feel like he was a little bit more accurate and decisive than what Cam Rising was last year.
In all fairness, Andy Luck didn't really ask him to do much. He kept them on the run and open the passing lanes for him, and also, wherever the hell we did on that first play.
Whittingham had a better game plan this year against us than he did last year. For sure.
I will say this though. There was a few positives to take away from it.
A few.
One, the defense wasn't really that bad, other than the busted coverage.
Coverages. We got lucky on one.
No.
That boy Money Parks was cooking y'all up. Man.
Oh.
One.
Jesus.
He had one. Let's not get carried away.
I'm not gonna lie, Darnell. Like when I saw that play, bro, it was a very hard welcome back to Gator football. I was like,
reality. No more talking yourself into a 7-0 start.
Yeah. It's like welcome back.
Say, y'all want to know how many yards the defense actually gave up in this game?
How many?
270 total yards. That's it. And a lot of it came on the busted coverage and then the 27-yard run. Other than that, they didn't really do that much.
I mean, to be fair, they also missed a wide open touchdown. We just missed 31 points.
For sure.
Yeah.
But a lot of things were self-inflicted. I feel like if you clean those up, and you better do it soon, you clean those up, you're going to be fine.
Easy said, bro.
It is easier said than done, but I honestly think the defense, like I said, they were way better than what they were last year. Graham Mertz.
I wouldn't say better than what they were last year. I think they just didn't have to worry about tackling Anthony Richardson anymore.
No, I was talking about Florida's defense.
Our defense, yeah, absolutely. But Utah, same deal.
No, Utah's defense. Shit.
We look fast. In my opinion, we look faster at linebacker, which is a huge positive.
They do. Shamar James was, man.
And more depth. And more depth, definitely.
Right. Shamar James looked great. Scooby Williams looked good. He didn't look confused like he did the last time he made a start against USF last year. He looked so much vastly improved. Shamar James also, like I said, he looked fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Defensive line looked pretty good, especially against the run for the most part.
Yeah.
Pass rushing is a little bit more wiggle, but other than that,
TJ Sears, I will say this. They were getting pressure, but Utah was getting the ball out quick.
They were.
That's all that was. They were getting the ball out quick. They were generating some pressure.
I didn't see that's what I thought we'd see.
I mean, we got beat off the line again in the first play of the game, so I mean,
Yeah, we were like, we don't want that to happen again, so let's go ahead and just back up.
But I also feel like Graham Mertz played a lot better than people want to give him credit for. Now, when you're playing from behind, you got to throw it a lot, so your numbers are a little bit inflated. But for the most part, he played well considering the fact that he was life host most of the time.
That boy is sore this whole week. I know it. He's
cold.
He's so happy to see McNeese. He like, please get Mac Brown minutes. Mac Brown minutes, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah, this man been in the cold tub all week. I already know he has. But I mean, he's gonna be fine. Like I said, I feel like he's gonna be fine. Just do the things that you're asked to do. I mean, that's all you're asking. He hit the short intermediate throws. I mean, he made a few long throws that were impressive, but I feel like offensively, you got to open it up a little bit more. You got to be able to establish the run too. We couldn't do that. We could not run the ball, and there were times where we didn't even try and run the ball, and I didn't understand it because there were a few times we were getting 5 yards a pop. You got to keep that going. You can't abandon it. So just stick Stick to what you know. Stick to running the ball, getting the ball to Montrell Johnson and Trevor Etienne. You got to get those guys carries. They can't have just 10 carries, combined 10 carries for 31 yards. That's just not gonna work.
Well, the problem is the guy calling the plays is just going to lose step of what's happening in the game. So
That's true. That's true.
And also, Darnell, Miami, they I like what I see with Mark Fletcher, man. I got y'all one.
Miami beat Miami.
I like
Hey
that.
man, I was just happy Van Dyke looked good out there, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
He didn't shit the bed. He looked good. He looked solid.
Mhm. I don't know if we legit. Probably not, but because
Find
we
out.
faced dog shit Miami. But we'll find out. Find out against Texas A&M.
Yeah,
Look,
that's
bro,
a good game.
it's up to us. It's up to Miami and Florida to ruin Florida State's season. All right, we have to do it somehow, some way.
Bro, I'm just praying on my knees. Those are just.
You listening? Hell.
I can't deal with another year of Florida State being semi-decent, bro. They can't be the best football team in the state, bro.
I think it's looking that way.
I will say, I think eventually, not recruiting defensive linemen is gonna catch up with them.
I don't know, man. They got a pretty cake schedule.
No, because if you look at that current recruiting class, where are the trenches?
Let me see what's going on with them.
It's a lot of veterans on that team, so
Them veterans finna be gone.
so
Like
you're
next year or 2 years?
A good amount of yeah.
This year they're straight though.
Yeah, for this year. I'm talking about after this year though. You better get some linemen in here.
I think they will.
You can't just but I like what I saw from them as well. We need to get it back to where
I didn't like what I saw.
Miami,
I hated what I saw.
I hate it, but where Florida State and Miami are running college football.
Bro, them niggas are ranked 5.
But of course, with Florida State and Miami below us. Of course with that. But I will say another team that this weekend though. I will say I was very, very impressed with what I saw from Auburn. Now, granted, they play hardly anybody. They're gonna get a little bit of a challenge, and I do mean it's gonna be a challenge because this Saturday they have to go all the way out to Cal and play at Cal. That's a long trip, and it's gonna be a late game. West Coast time.
Is it really a challenge?
Going all the way out to the West Coast, yes.
That part's a challenge, but Cal.
Like Cal looked decent.
I mean, they're both the same teams at this point. I mean, I don't really care either way. But Auburn, I will say, looked, if I can find the right word, functional.
They did.
It wasn't much disaster. They understood what they were trying to do on offense. Freeze called a nice little game here. Quarterbacks were fine. The running game looked pretty good. Defense isn't awful. Like, it's solid. It's got some good pieces. He'll give him like 2 years and they'll be back on track probably. Because Hugh Freeze, say what you want about him, he's a hell of a football coach. Sadly,
he is.
But yeah, like I liked what I saw from Auburn. I was impressed.
Like what I saw from Peyton Thorne. I feel, and they can still have packages for Robbie Ashford.
I forgot they had Peyton Thorne as a quarterback now. I forgot that.
He's their quarterback now. I said it's Robbie Ashford in some packages, so I like how that rotation is going to be. But maybe they can do something this year in the SEC. But
do something, but be competitive. I'll say that much.
A&M also looked really good. Bobby Petrino's calling the plays, so like what I saw from
Petrino.
Yeah, he's got
Robert Anthony Motorcycle Petrino.
Oh my god. You didn't have to say that.
Hey,
bro, all I gotta say is A&M, congrats. Scumbag season is here. I'll see y'all.
This man. Oh my goodness.
Hey, no one The only defensive coordinator that can stop Jimbo Fisher-led offense is Taylor Jacobs.
Jesus Christ.
God, man.
Man, Marcus airing it out, bro.
This man airing out all the jokes.
God dang.
Hey, man, it's scumbag season in College Station. They finally figured out Haynes King, for whatever freaking reason, was never going to be the answer there. I don't know why they started him when they had better quarterbacks sitting on the roster already. Like, you see a quarterback having the focus in 2023 was going to be a problem. Like, bro, this isn't 2004 where quarterbacks were taught to hold the ball. Like, what are we doing?
Elite form.
Relax.
No.
You got the ball down here.
Like, why did football coaches ever think doing this was ever good and comfortable? Like, I don't get that.
That shit was not comfortable,
Man,
man.
how do you throw football like that?
You can't. Be afraid you're gonna hit your head or something.
It's weird. Anyway, you know, you're a talented ball club. You finally figured out some of the right pieces. Just, don't pay everybody under the sun in NIL to come there and they crash out like some guys did the last year.
I will say this. For personal hometown reasons, Darnell,
Oh,
I
God.
hope Raymond Cottrell gets in the game and scores a touchdown on y'all.
Oh, brother.
If he does, he's number 11.
Bro, Raymond Cottrell went to Texas A&M?
Yeah. Yeah, he's at A&M.
Troll, bro. He was trolling everybody.
No, he wasn't. No, he
I thought
wasn't.
didn't he commit to Florida, then commit to Georgia?
He committed to Georgia because Billy Gonzalez stopped talking to him and stopped recruiting him.
Oh.
And he basically pushed him out.
Gotcha.
I don't know why you do that because he's still a really good player, but
He is a good player. He is.
I mean, I didn't understand that part, but hey, he was able to go to Texas A&M, so you went to a damn good school. You're gonna be on TV a lot. I hope he scores a touchdown on y'all, Darnell.
Yawn ain't happening.
But y'all have any final thoughts on college football, man? I'm kind of ready to get into a little bit of the. I guess we can go into FIBA.
I'm scared.
Oh, you want to go into FIBA? You don't want to talk about the matchup tomorrow on Thursday? Y'all boys got your fantasy team, by the way?
Oh, speaking of that,
how y'all teams looking?
Darnell,
my team kind of nice.
I'm glad you're here, Darnell. This is how serious we take our fantasy football in my league.
Hey, Abby, you got to throw it up. You know what to do.
Hey, that's how serious you see it. Y'all see it.
We need to get Marcus a WWE one though.
No, low key, I ain't gonna lie. This belt right here, the AB got, this looks so much better than a lot of belts I see both on TV and on these, bro. It looks legit. It looks really.
No,
good.
that belt looks real good.
That belt is beautiful.
That's how serious we take it. I get the belt for the year.
See that belt?
Marcus,
hold on. Oh, AB, put it back right here real quick.
AB, where did they get that from?
Listen, look at that. Oh, it's shining. It's shining, baby.
Shine, y'all see that? Y'all see that?
Step it up.
Y'all see that shine though?
That's
Looks so good, don't it?
winner.
Oh my god,
Bro, this is
hey, salute
160?
to all y'all boys for reminding me about fantasy football. I just realized my running back Jeff Wilson is injured, so I need to go pick up a running back right now.
That's why he was the last of my draft.
IR.
Hey man.
God.
That's why he was the last
oh
of
man.
my draft because I knew that was coming.
Help me out, Marcus. Should I get Tank Bigsby, bro?
You better yeah.
Who else is there?
So we got Deion Jackson.
Well, he's gonna start for the Colts, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get. I don't think I should get Chuba.
No.
Tank, I would say, but Tank's definitely very firmly the number 2.
No Damian Harris.
Hell no.
Nah.
Oh, I can't cover the word champion.
AB is gold, right?
Campeonato.
Silver.
It's silver?
Yep.
Oh, this one I see here is gold.
It's platinum.
Oh,
Pretty.
I get to keep this belt for the year. I plan on keeping it for another year because I plan on winning again.
And still,
And they trying to trade some, but like the people in my team are trying to trade for some of my players now. They want me to trade Travis Etienne so bad.
oh, don't do. Hold on, Travis Etienne though.
I'm not trading them. Like they're coming at me with BS trades. So I'm like, come on, people. Like
Especially playing against that Coast defense, bro. You gotta trade that, man.
it's like me and somebody else are the only ones that ain't made a trade, and they're saying that. I'm like, y'all start coming at me with BS trades, and I might consider the deals.
Y'all want to hear BS trade when I played fantasy the first time? So I had Calvin Johnson on my team that year, right?
Right.
And I ain't talking any old Calvin Johnson. I'm talking about the Calvin Johnson that broke the receiving record. So, I like single-handedly won my league just off of him just going crazy every week. So one dude tried to trade me just a couple running backs and a defense, which I didn't need for Calvin Johnson. I was like, fuck that, no. And I won the league I was number 1 seed, I went undefeated, and I won the championship going away. Mind you, actually in the championship, he had to come back from like 40 points down. But Calvin had like 200 some odd yards that day, and he scored the difference by himself.
Damn. And they kept trying to trade for him.
Kept trying to trade for him.
Bro, y'all think Mike Evans is going to be a Buccaneer game 1?
Yeah.
I mean, he's going to be on the team.
It's next year that's the problem.
Yeah, next year is the problem. So I will put this beautiful belt back, but I'm going to let y'all see it one more again. But I will put this beautiful belt back.
Just as a sample. Warm them up.
No, you weren't here last week, so you didn't get to see the belt. You didn't get to see what it looked like. I had to,
Bro, that belt is fucking fancy.
Yeah,
fancy.
That's how serious it is. You get the money, you get the belt. It's a beautiful belt, man. It's heavy.
I want to hear everybody's top 3 picks.
Top 3 picks. I'm gonna go ahead.
Yeah. Because I got my draft on fucking Thursday.
I got my last one tomorrow. But in one of my leagues, my top 3 picks were. To it. So my first pick was Tyreek Hill. My second pick was Travis Etienne. And my third pick was Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
That's okay. In another league, my first 3 picks were, again, Tyreek Hill, then Tony Pollard, and then Joe Burrow. Matter of fact, I'm going to just go ahead and show y'all my starters in one of my leagues.
Oh, that's nice.
That's wonderful.
Damn. Of course you got the Cowboys, Zeke.
Yeah, and my bench.
Oh, my God.
Bro, what league is that, man?
Yeah, it's a league I'm in with a friend of mine we've been friends since we was kids. But yeah.
Boy, this man AB in a league with his friends' children, bro. Like, oh, can Uncle AB join our league? Sure.
That team is insane, bro. Insane.
This is mine right now. This is kind of, I don't know.
Jalen Hurts and Tony, bro, and Tyreek. You got a pretty damn good roster with the defense.
Evan Ingram, Mike Evans, 49ers defense, Evan McPherson. That's good.
And then my bench is
okay. Oh, you got AR?
I did.
You got George Pickens.
Yeah, I got George Pickens.
Yeah, I got him in 2 of my leagues.
Hey, Pickens gonna turn up, bro. I don't care. No.
All right, so I'm gonna read off mine real quick. So
Let's go, Marcus.
let me get it. So I got like 3rd pick, so I went ahead and got Christian McCaffrey.
Okay.
Good start. Then I went to wide receiver. I went and got Jamar Chase.
Ooh,
Nice.
And I went to running back, and Travis Etienne was still there, so I just went ahead and got him. And I went and double back a couple rounds there for Trevor Lawrence at quarterback.
okay.
It's a good one. So, and on my bench, I have Kirk because he's going to have a great season in the slot.
Right.
I got who else? T. Higgins somehow slipped out. I don't know how. So I went and got him too. Eagles defense.
Bro, wait a minute.
Eagles deep.
I got insanely lucky with my draft order, bro. I got insanely lucky.
Dog. Oh my god.
That nigga's cooking, man.
These are my starters in another league of mine. So at quarterback is Tua. My running backs Joe Mixon and
I'm
Tony.
praying for him to be healthy. Jesus.
Okay, that's good.
AJ Brown, Chris Olave are my starting receivers.
Oh, I love the Olave pick. That's good.
But it's either him or Odell Beckham Jr. Oh, hold on. You know what? I'm going to change that. Olave. Oh, no, not Olave. I'm not going to take out Olave.
Obviously, don't take Olave out.
Isaiah Pacheco.
I like who that is.
Isaiah Pacheco was going to be my flex, but Kyle Pitts is my starting tight end. Guess who my flex option is? Devontae Smith.
What the fuck?
Okay.
I got AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. I got the Eagles defense. And I don't know who the hell this is at kicker. My backup quarterback is Derek Carr.
Bro, what league is this, man?
Same league. Like one of
The
my
same league with
No, me and one of my friends he's doing 2 different leagues, one for NFL.com and one for ESPN. So we're in 2 different leagues there. I went ahead and had Odell Beckham Jr. just in case he's on my bench. Got Pat Fryer moved as my backup tight end. But
I'm stressed. God dang it.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
So this is my backup or Yahoo. So I got Mahomes, Garrett, Waddle, McCaffrey.
Well, you have those as your backup?
What up, kids? Chubb. Jesus, man.
Oh, wait. Mahomes is your backup, correct?
No, he's my starter.
I was going to say,
why is he your backup?
Yeah. I don't have a backup quarterback right now.
yeah, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
You better get a backup quarterback.
If someone doesn't have Trevor Lawrence, go get him.
New York, Philadelphia.
That's easy. That's easy right there.
I don't know. Oh, shoot. I don't know if I should start Saquon Barkley, Deebo Samuel, Najee Harris. Like, I don't know who I should start there.
Okay, who's your
person? I would go with Deebo.
Who'd you start running back?
My starting running back is Christian McCaffrey and Austin Eckler. Those are my starters.
I think Saquon started Eckler personally.
Oh,
but Eckler is
Barkley over Eckler or McCaffrey.
Eckler, but like Eckler can get touchdowns. So I mean, in the fantasy sense, it's not the worst idea in the world.
Against the Dolphins, but Barkley's playing against the Cowboys this week.
Yeah, take that.
Yeah.
If you got somebody starting against the Cowboys, take him out.
Yeah, Najee Harris starting. He's starting against the San Francisco. Yeah, I'm definitely starting Eckler because he's playing against my Dolphins. I know we're gonna give him some points.
Unless it's a player that you just know, okay, they're gonna get points regardless. Just keep him in. But you definitely look at the matchup.
See, I have a good problem. I have a good problem to have because in one of my leagues, I have Terry McLaurin as my starting flex, but I can either start him or Christian Kirk. And right now, I'm waiting to hear about McLaurin because I know if he doesn't play, I can just make that change real quick.
Just for Kirk in. Plus, Kirk's playing against a worse defense.
That is very true. You know what? I think I'm gonna do it.
I think in that offense, pretty much everybody's going to produce. Like, he's not going to get as much attention because Ridley's there now. So he'll definitely get his fair share of touches still.
It's like Debo Samuel or Jalen Waddle.
That's very much Debo because of the shit on the ground he can do also. But Tua's a better quarterback than Brock Purdy to me. And San Francisco is a top-heavy football team.
Yeah.
But you can't go wrong with that.
It's tough.
Now they're on the subject. My brothers.
Yep.
We're here. The NFL's back. Back like spinal.
Who's playing on Thursday? It's one of them's the Lions.
KC,
I forgot the other
Detroit.
team.
KC, Detroit.
Ooh. They wanna put abuse on the fucking first day.
I mean, Lions are a good team, but I mean, Mahomes is Mahomes.
The Lions.
Hey, watch out for that defense the Detroit got though, bro.
That defense isn't that good, bro. That's
James Houston.
They almost cut James Houston.
Hey, that man's still elite, bro. What you talking about, bro?
They got very close to cutting him for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's weird.
But I'm gonna say this. That game's gonna be better than y'all think.
I mean,
Really?
No, their only problem is yeah.
Oh, we got basketball news real quick, y'all.
Oh,
Those
Game Dre?
No, just someone signed. Like Christian Wood just signed with the Lakers.
Wait.
Man, fuck you, bro. You even made me even madder, bro.
What's on Lakers?
Christian Wood.
Christian Wood. Anthony Davis. Christian Wood is he's like the baby version of Anthony Davis.
Except if Anthony Davis never tried to play defense.
True. He's a boneless rim protector.
I wouldn't call him a protector at all.
Sorry. Shot blocker.
I like that. I like
Okay,
that.
there's a difference between being a shot blocker and a rim protector. A lot of people get.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Like Jaren Jackson is a shot blocker, not a rim protector. Like Jaren Jackson will block shots, but he'll also get like 4 fouls in the process.
So are we gonna talk about Jaren Jackson for real?
Yeah, I think that's how I had that talk. I've always had this conversation about him, but you know. But I will say, I really like Jaren Jackson, and this season he took a big step forward on the offensive end of the court.
True.
And he is a great defender, but that man's staying in foul trouble. Almighty.
Bro, there's no reason for him to be that bad of a fucking fouler, bro. That nigga, what was that stat? Like for the last 7 quarters, he hasn't gotten like a rebound, a defensive rebound.
I don't get it. Like, why? It's like Jaren Jackson walks on the court and he already has 2 fouls before tip off. And then his rebounding, he's not as aggressive as he should be on that end for whatever reason, especially in international play, because international play is wonky. Mm-hmm. Hit the rim, go get it. But he gotta be better on that end. Like, he just has to be, and he gotta stop the fouls.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's getting out of hand. We've been seeing a lot, man, as international play. I think Austin Reeves has shown up a little bit. Played okay here and there. I could think the last game he looked kind of.
My man's is out here doing this thing. 4P and Anthony Edwards, baby.
Hey, Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, he's doing his thing by not passing the fucking ball.
Hey man, they ain't gonna make shots. Somebody gotta do it.
I feel you, but that nigga was fucking chucking, man.
I got one thing to say.
Would you rather him do it or Brandon Ingram just not do a damn thing?
Oh my God, Brandon Ingram was terrible, bro.
See, I got one thing to say, y'all. You better not lose another freaking game.
It's
not,
bro.
You know they don't care about FIBA. Like
they don't.
They generally do not care about FIBA.
No, they don't care about FIBA when Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart are on the fucking team.
I like Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart, but like
What shot to Jalen Brunson for?
Has no business being on this team.
Bro,
I don't have a problem with Jalen Brunson. The real problem is fucking what's his name?
Bobby Portis.
But,
Is he on the
what the
team?
fuck is he on?
yeah. So Bobby Portis, Cam Johnson, Josh Hart, even fucking Walker Kessler. Why the fuck are these niggas on
These
the
are
team,
glue
bro?
guys on NBA teams, not like big time contributors on Team USA. No, in fairness, we're gonna need Kessler down the line for international play because we have no bigs whatsoever outside of Bam.
I feel them. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But then, like, I don't know. Me personally, I would have taken what's his name? The brother from Detroit, Jalen Durant.
Or Jalen Durant.
Just
Yeah,
purely because of more physicality. That's it.
Physicality, for sure.
and like physicality in international play is what's needed.
Yeah.
Because there's no because the rules are different. Because in the NBA, it's more about spacing and pacing and all that stuff. And international play, the rebound rules different. There's no real goaltending. Plus, guys can stand in the paint and just clog it. So guys in like say Serbia or Lithuania or something like that, who don't move out of the paint, can stay there and guard the rim and clog everything up. You can't do that in the NBA. So, and we're a smaller team that has more athleticism than most teams, but the size and the rim protection is where we run into issues. Recently, anyway.
We got a hell of a match going on right now.
Francis good.
Show.
Francis who?
Francis Tiafoe and Ben Show. We got a hell of a match going on. They each won a match. Well, they each won a game on here. They're in the third set.
In the third set. Sheldon's won the second game. It's up 2-1.
It's up 2-1 in the third set. But we got a heck of a match going on. But the NFL game, Lions and Chiefs, real quick, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all want to make a game before we get back to FIBA?
Sure, why not? Sure.
I got the Chiefs.
I have the Chiefs winning, but the
narrative.
Lions.
No, Kelsey is likely not playing. Chris Jones definitely isn't. 24-17 Chiefs.
I'm going to say 28-24 Chiefs.
That's good.
Darnell?
So I'm doing a fucking never mind, I'll tell y'all later, but I'm definitely going Chiefs here. Yeah, definitely going Chiefs here.
Like I said, I got the Lions covering. I have them covering because I just think this game's going to be close. Right now, the line is at 5, I believe. I think the Chiefs – I think the Lions cover. But
31-27 Chiefs.
I can see that. Now with FIBA again, why is Josh Hart, Walker Kessler, and Bobby Portis on the team? Like, what do we do? What do we do?
We don't give a shit like that.
I will say I love what I've seen from Anthony Edwards. He's by far been the best player of the entire tournament out of everybody. And on top of that, there's really nobody else. I mean, Paolo Banchero's had some moments. I like what I've seen from him.
I think Tyrese Halliburton looks really good.
Yeah, he does.
He does.
I feel like too many times he's reserving for other people
He's
by playing that true
unselfish.
point guard. Yeah.
Right. And Jalen Brunson's been good. I will admit it.
It's Jalen Brunson.
He should have been on the team, but he's been really good. He's been the point guard they needed to have out there. I mean, this is the roster you got because the main players are not going to play until the Olympics. And if there's one thing we've seen with this whole FIBA World Cup, there's really only one player that needs to be on the main squad when the Olympics come up next year. It's clearly Anthony Edwards. He earned himself a spot on that roster.
You knew it was coming.
Yeah, for sure.
I want to see what happens in the regular season with him in Minnesota. I want to see him take another step. And I think he's ready for that.
Step all right. Another step out the door in Minnesota.
I need him to put his keep that foot that he has on the defensive end, because he's really picking on that on ball roll right now in the point of attack.
Yeah,
he's really locked in. Shit, he looks like he's Team USA's best defender with the defensive player of the year playing off of the court. So
see, that's the thing I really like out of Anthony Edwards right now is his defense on ball is starting to come along. It's more so his effort there because he has the tools to be a really good defender and be an all-NBA type of guy. Then it's also I really do hope that Minnesota is watching this stuff and watching what he's done in the playoffs for them. He realizes that he is the guy they need to build around, and he's the guy that they need to really emphasize as being the face of this franchise.
I mean, they're basically forced to trade Shaq. I mean, Rudy Gobert.
Okay.
Rudy Gobert, cat. But let's not go into that yet. How y'all feel? How y'all feel about Austin Reeves?
I like Austin Reeves. He's starting to make another little step. Like he's legitimately he's a very good player.
Yeah, I think he's very good, but it's like hard for me to. I think he went from underrated to overrated really quickly. So it's just like,
yeah. I will say, me personally. Oh, right now Ben shows up 3-1 the third set. But I will say, I like what I've seen from him. You know, he's continuing to add to his game, which is gonna help the Lakers. When you think about it, when he gets back to them, he's gonna be able to showcase that. Defensively, he's been great. So, you know, I like what he can do in his role. Just as long as they don't ask him to do too much, just continue to play your role. Play within your role. Be the best player you can be in your role.
Correct.
And hey, you just got paid. You want to be in LA. You got to stay there. Because I think your options is either LA or Oklahoma City. And I know good and hell well you want to live in Oklahoma City. Who the hell does? Because if my options, as much as I say I would never live in California, if them my two options, damn it, I'm not going to Oklahoma City. You can forget that. I'm sorry.
Maybe you live in Pensacola, bro. What are we doing?
Oh.
Yeah, you want to hear something really funny, Marcus? There's more to do here than it is in Oklahoma City.
Is it though?
Because damn it, we got the beach.
You're a step away from Alabama.
And I'm also a step away from the beach.
And then Alabama, where you can't go outside after sundown.
Hey, guess what? Even if I'm a step away from Alabama, I can go to the beach there too if I want to.
Yeah, until sundown.
I can still go.
Sure.
Yo, is this tension?
Oh, idiot.
No, this is jealousy for one reason. You can't do shit in Jacksonville. But get shot.
What are you?
Get shot at.
Damn, you said y'all walking bullet bags.
You won't.
Why black with bull bags is crazy.
What?
Hey,
I mean,
you better cut it out, bro. You're gonna be on that pack watch. Youngin Ace pack watch. You better stop.
What we got niggas gonna get shot in Pensacola too? What we doing here?
not as much as Jacksonville.
We seen the Jacob Copeland video, bro. Let's come on.
It's rough around here. I know that area. I have family around there. I used to be over there all the time.
Yeah,
it's
bro.
It's rough.
It ain't sweet.
Why we act like we didn't see you on here on stream looking out your window after you hear sounds, bro?
Hey man, look. You just never know when they're gonna pop off. That is true.
You see, you got them blinds closed.
No, because I'm gonna tell you right now.
Who's that peeking through my window?
I don't know if you know this. 4th of July around here is crazy. You don't know what you can't tell whether you're hearing fireworks or gunshots.
A lot of people say that they usually don't live anywhere near where they're going to be gunshots.
Mm-hmm.
No. You can still you can hear them though. You just got to which is which.
The purge anarchy out there.
Hey man, I'm ready for it just in case. I got my guns ready. Hey,
There you go.
and I got the ring out. Come up to my house if you want to. I'm gonna know you.
Oh my god.
So it's no. What you want? Who want it? Which one? Which one of y'all want to go see Jesus right now?
All right, Amy, you better be careful, bro. You got a whole group of people on Twitter wanting to come at you right now, bro. You might want to chill out on all that. He
Got
was
Dan Thompson yet as much as he talked about Jacksonville, so I ain't worried.
Bro, what the fuck?
Oh,
So Christian Wood's first year contract, 2.7 mil, and then the second year is a 3 mil player option.
but how?
It's kind of wild.
Yo, this nigga, oh my god.
What?
They're definitely paying him under the table, bro. There's no fucking way.
They gotta be, because ain't no way he agreed to that.
no, hold on.
And the
Add in,
Dennis Schroeder Celtics deal.
add in the California taxes. How much?
No,
That nigga getting paid 500.
no, it's not even that. The LA, it's the freaking athlete tax you really gotta worry about.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
the athlete tax is
It's
crazy.
both of them though. It's both of them. So how much is he really gonna make? It ain't gonna be that.
That's gonna kind of be nasty, bro.
It's gonna spooky. Now, granted, I'd take that final take, quite honestly. As a regular person, I'll spend money like that as it is, but that's nasty.
That is crazy.
It's kind of like the question that was asked on I think it was Paul George's podcast. Like, you taking the bag or you getting the ring?
Well, you taking a bag of what?
You take the bag or you trying to get a ring?
Depends on where I'm at in my career, man. I feel like that's always the question.
Yeah, like if it's early in your career, you want the bag. But if you like 30, 31 around there, you trying to win the championship.
Not even like that, man. If like for instance, if I'm James Harden like right now,
Correct.
nigga, fuck the ring. I'm getting the bag, bro. I turned down 50 M's multiple times in my year, man. I need to get my
multiple times in Brooklyn, Parsons, and all that shit, bro. Like he could have been got crazy amounts of money, but like
That's generational money, man. That's generational money.
yeah, because
Generational money.
This is a job, and when you want to have a job, as much money as you can get. And if they want to offer you as much money as you can possibly get, take it.
Because also for guys like him, like if he wins a ring, for example, niggas is not gonna put him over D Wade.
No,
They're still not gonna do that.
He's stuck at top 6 shooting guards of all time.
They still not gonna give him respect regardless. Niggas
Yeah.
not gonna put him over Isaiah Thomas.
Wow.
Well, they talk more point guard anyway, but yeah.
Yeah, but still like Gary Payton, any of them boys.
I put more Gary Payton as an offensive player anyway.
Yeah, but you know how it is, man. You know how it is. You bring that up in a barbershop, nigga gonna be like, look at Manu Ginobili.
Bro, Manu was a 6-man, guys. And yes, Harden took a lot of inspiration in his game from Ginobili. He said himself multiple times, but guys, chill.
There's Danny Green is making a return to Philadelphia.
To do what?
Cap.
No, it's real. He going to the 76.
To do what? Yeah, consultant in the front office?
Oh my god. Danny Green in 2023 is hilarious, man.
Bro, if he picks up a basketball, if I'm Josh Harris, bro, and he picks up a basketball in my facilities, I'm telling the authority to security to escort him out the building.
If I'm Shaquille on Smith, I'm cooking that nigga every single time in practice, man.
Get away from the court.
Like no way that nigga taking my minutes.
Bro, I'm gonna tell him to ask him what Charlamagne asked him on Breakfast Club a couple of years ago.
All right, y'all. Before we get out of here, we got to preview the NFL season in total.
Yeah.
So, how y'all feeling about y'all teams?
I feel like we are 2 concussion away from not making the playoffs. But we also are 2 of being healthy.
Man, who want the wrestling school learn how to take bumps, bro? His head ain't hitting the floor. I seen it.
Bro, we are going to win the Super Bowl this year, man.
That's facts, Darnell. That's facts.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. We are a running back away from really dominating, man.
You're really
A-Chain, look, A-Chain, bro. I like us. I like us. I do.
We're a really well balanced team, man. Like, really.
First of all, you're not winning that division. Let's just go ahead and get that out the way.
You don't know that.
Over who?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Bills and the Jets got something to say.
Hey, bro, look, don't say
Just-
much.
Aaron, we really gonna believe in an old ass Aaron Rodgers?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Who said anything about believing just totally in Aaron Rodgers? I'm looking at that defense.
That's the big reason why anybody believes in them in the first place. Is Aaron Rodgers. Defense is great.
That defensive line is scary good.
The offensive line, not so much.
They fixed that offensive line. My God, man. I gotta stop watching Steelers, man. I'm so sick of the ball boys going across the line. I would hate to be a ball boy for 10. I couldn't do that. I'm sorry. But I'm feeling good about my Cowboys. We gotta at least make it to the NFC Championship. If we don't do that, it's gonna be some firings going on.
Your first time in 19. No, let me stop.
Look, Marcus, you lucky I'm not gonna completely rip Peter King to shreds after the crap I saw from him.
Who cares?
But you should feel good about your Jaguars. They're obviously the best team in that division.
Oh, no.
I mean, it's no sugarcoating that.
Well, again, I'm not going to pretend Tennessee won't win like 9 games because bullshit. But,
I'm not believing in Tennessee in anything because
Tennessee actually, as a matter of fact. But
isn't what's his name coming back for y'all?
Oh,
you said
For the Jags, right?
wait,
What's his name is coming back? The wide receiver, right?
Yeah,
I can't remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got control of his FanDuel account, so we good. We ain't got to worry about it.
Jesus, man.
That ain't good, man. I seen it. I went to a couple training camp practices. I went to one where we were in the stadium and all that.
Francis?
He was telling the DBs observe these strokes, bro. It was bad. He was killing everybody.
Yeah, I'm not believing in the Tennessee Titans because Ryan Tannehill is their quarterback. End of discussion.
He's fine. He's better than what they have, but it's really not so much Tannehill, more so it is their offensive line. The offensive line is fucking terrible. The defense is like a couple of injuries away from being an absolute train wreck. Front seven is great though, and Mike Vrabel's a good coach. How much left does Derrick Henry really have at 29 years old? Which is so weird to say, but running backs just declined his age for whatever reason. But they're well coached. They have a lot of pride. They'll compete. They'll probably win at least 3 games they really have no business doing because this is what they do. They'll be there at the end, but ultimately the Jags will probably win this division pretty comfortably, to be honest.
Marcus, what you gonna do when the AR come down there and put on that master class, bro?
That won't happen.
You don't know that.
I'll give me 2 years for that.
All right, now, I don't want that rookie Cam Newton, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's
What the fuck he throwing to? He got 3 wide receivers.
Yeah, who is he throwing to?
Alec Pierce. That's what we're throwing to.
Besides Michael Pittman, who is he throwing to?
You heard it, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I didn't draft Alec Pierce last year. I picked him up. Horrible decision. He was terrible. So
whatever. And
I had to pick somebody up.
Mercedes being a cokehead, he's ruining the damn franchise. New head coach. They'll struggle this year, but after that,
drinking the dope lines.
Hey man,
they better be trying to draft Keon Coleman next year. That's what I'm saying.
Darnell is not that bad, man.
But what's wrong with Peter King, though? You know, respect Peter King.
You said what?
Respect Peter King.
That nigga been drinking Ripple.
It's not the worst prediction in the world.
Man, been doing crack and drinking.
Why is that so far fetched? I don't think it's gonna happen, but it's not far fetched.
The Jacksonville Jaguars will not be the number 1 seed.
I didn't say it was gonna happen, but it's not a far fetched thing. That's what does you want to make it.
Jacksonville's gonna go like 11-6.
They could be as high as number 3. Because I think the AFC North's going to come down between Baltimore and Cincinnati, and whoever wins that division, I think it's going to be the number 2 seed.
If it's Cincinnati, they're going to be 2 seed. Baltimore probably like 3.
Yeah.
Hey, if Baltimore wins more games than Cincinnati, wouldn't that put them possibly at number 2?
Yeah, if it's at the hospital.
You just want to put teams in the hospital. What's wrong with you, man?
No, it's true.
That's been the Ravens for the last 3 years. They just injured.
Jerry, you have no reason to talk about anybody going to the hospital.
Well, look, I mean, that's just been how it's been in general for most teams like lately, bro. Everybody's hurt. The healthiest team is healthiest, most talented team, of course, is the team that ends up winning it.
Yeah. Damn.
So hopefully all of our teams stay healthy.
Yeah, I need my Cowboys to stay healthy. I want Michael Parsons. Go ahead, go for that sack record if you want to, brother.
I'm a little worried about y'all in a sense because I did get Tony Pollard, but will he be taking? How will he react to having the bulk of the carries and the bulk of the touches? Well, how will he react?
He ready for that because he pretty much took over that role halfway through last season.
Right.
When he missed them few games, that's when he pretty much took over that role. And then the backfield as a receiving threat, yeah, he's gonna get you a good amount of points.
Are y'all going to be playing Malik Davis a lot this year? You think?
Practice squad. The 2 running backs on the main roster are Rico Dowdle and Deuce Vaughn.
Okay, that's not bad.
And they really do like Deuce Vaughn a lot.
That's not bad. Deuce Vaughn's solid.
Rico Dowdle is actually pretty good. He's a solid number 2 guy. Because last year, it was a battle between him and Malik Davis. And Malik Davis barely edged him out. But Rico Dowdle, they really like him a lot too. And it's also because it has Zeke on the roster. So, I mean, now that you don't have him, it's one of those two. And Rico Dowdle really he really played well this past preseason. So he earned that spot.
Yeah. Okay. I like this ball though. I like him quite a bit. Yeah,
I'm kind of interested to see how they use him and how often they use him. I think he can come in and be a change of pace guy. And, with him being low center of gravity because he's short, hey, we saw what he did in the preseason. Hey, it's going to be hard to tackle.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I like it. And Michael Gallup is fully healthy again. So, I'm looking at my top receivers with CeeDee Lamb, Brandon Cooks, and Michael Gallup.
He is who he is. Sure.
Michael Gallup is really good when he's healthy now.
Yeah.
Let's not get it twisted. He's good when he's healthy.
Yeah, I mean, he's not like a world beater, but he's great. I mean, he's pretty good.
I'm not calling him world beater. He's a solid number 2/number 3 guy. Like, if you're doubling CeeDee Lamb, you about to have a problem because now you got Brandon Cooks who can take the top off the defense, but Michael Gallup can still find ways to get open.
All right,
so I like it.
Christian Kirk and Calvin Ridley over those two. But
well, it's solid 2s and Calvin Ridley's clearly the number 1 guy. Let's not
say solid 2 now.
Yeah, he pretty much. We already know who the number 1 guy is in Jacksonville, but Christian Kirk is a solid number 2 behind him. I love that. I do love that.
We all got good duos at wide receiver for our teams, bro. Okay, so
we got trios like Zay Jones is a hell of a 3.
And Jalen Waddle, man. I tried to get both. Somebody got Waddle right before I could.
I got Zay Jones on my fantasy team.
That's a good one. That's a stinky good one. What are you doing, AB? That's a good point.
I got Zay Jones in the late rounds.
He's the one of the better number 3s in the league right now, so I'll take that.
See, I would have went for Zay Flowers over Zay Jones, but that's just me.
Why do you think Zay Jones is a bad player?
I didn't say he was a bad, but I'm looking at what I could see from Zay Flowers.
I mean, I'm taking
Lamar.
I mean, Zay with Trevor's a good damn connection. He's good. What's about where he should be.
And see, this is why I like Baltimore a lot more than other people do. If we see that Odell Beckham Jr., if he shows that he's healthy, that offense could be really good.
But AB, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I do believe it. I do agree with you though. I do believe that. Problem is, I can say that about the entire team. Can they stay healthy? Well, the answer early on is no, because Marlon Humphrey's already out for like a couple of games, for one.
Yeah,
so
didn't they draft the corner too though?
Yeah, but it ain't Marlon Humphrey.
He's not Humphrey, but I thought I saw them draft one because they did need to draft another one. They did.
Marlon Humphrey hurt, not they need another corner.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna hurt them, but offensively, like I said, if OBJ can show that he's healthy and they can stay healthy on that side of the ball, that offense can be really exciting.
Yeah, it's the most threats Lamar Jackson's had.
I hope so.
Yeah, they finally got him some weapons. Thank God. I got tired of them putting 3-4 tight ends out there. They got to stretch the field, knowing it's not gonna work. Like, come on, man. I love Mark Andrews, one of the top tight ends in the league, and he's gonna show that again this year. Yep. Love Mark Andrews, but yeah, he can't be your number one option.
Yeah, and having Willie Snead as number 2 is sick.
That was malpractice. I'm sorry.
Actually, starting off the routes is even worse.
Hey man, they did their thing though. They got Hollywood Brown. You know that one.
Hollywood Brown is in Arizona.
Yeah, for that one season.
Anyway, for division predictions, we got.
Let's start with the AFC and go AFC South. Jacksonville, done.
Lock it in.
I got Jacksonville.
Jacksonville 12-5.
Yeah, it's gonna be Jacksonville.
Yeah, I got Jacksonville at 12-5. I do. AFC East. I got
Buffalo.
Yeah, I got Buffalo, but the Jets will be right behind them.
I'm actually higher on Miami than I am on the Jets, to be honest with you.
Bro, you tripping, bro.
Niggas hating, bro.
No, hold on. I'm going somewhere with this. I think the AFC East will get 3 teams in the playoffs.
I actually don't think they do.
Bills, it will be the New York Jets, and it will be the Miami Dolphins. All 3 of them are making the postseason.
The thing about the wild cards this year is that, like, the AFC is so damn strong. You really can just throw darts and come up with a solid 3 teams to make those wild cards. I'm not sure all 3 do.
See, that's true.
Hey, man.
This is – go ahead, Darnell.
As long as it's not the fucking Patriots. Can we agree on that?
Yeah,
Patriots. Yeah, they ain't gonna make it.
This is how deep the AFC is. And the funny thing is, I watched the Cam and T podcast yesterday, and they both said something, and it makes sense. And I actually agree with this. There is a legit chance that every single team in the AFC North could possibly make the playoffs.
I don't think so.
I don't think it'll happen. I don't personally think it'll happen, but I will say it's a legit chance it could.
I don't believe in that. I don't.
Yeah, I don't know if even the Steelers, I'm like,
hey.
They're relying a lot on Kenny Pickett taking another step, and I don't see it. But they will win 8-9 games because they always do. So I wouldn't
Mike Tomlin having lose the season. We can't have that happen.
I'm not going to discount it. But
I'm not too sure about Pittsburgh making it. But I wouldn't count them out.
Love the defense, love the pass rush especially. I like some of the ones they have on offense. But it's really, do you believe in Kenny Pickett or do you don't?
Right. Yeah, I agree with that. So Jerry Darnell, AFC East, who y'all got? Well, I already know who y'all got winning. We ain't got.
Come on, man. Come on.
Miami.
Come on.
What you mean, bro?
Dolphins.
I knew they were
all the way.
If their offensive line is good enough, yeah.
Hey, Bradley Chubb.
God protects Tua. For the love of God, please protect Tua.
Well, you're still starting Liam Eichenberg guard for whatever reason, so not off to a good start.
Yeah, I'm a little afraid of the blocking, especially in pass pro, but we'll see, man. We'll see.
All right, AFC North. I'm gonna go.
I'll still say Cincinnati.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Cincinnati, but I would not be shocked if Baltimore won.
No, not at all. But Cincinnati narrowly.
Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at.
Hey man, we could be seeing the MVP season from the Ravens this year from Lamar.
Yeah, whichever team is healthier.
I will say, don't sleep on the Browns. A fully focused Deshaun Watson. They got some weapons out there.
That man is not fully focused.
That password, he's in Cleveland, man. What is he gonna do in Cleveland? He's not a.
I mean, he's gonna do the same thing.
If it was attractive or not, it's not how this works.
You know exactly where you're gonna be going.
I think he's fully focused on football, and for that reason, I'm not sleeping on the Browns. And I actually like their defense a lot.
I don't.
You're not sleeping on the Browns?
Wow. Okay,
I think
Denzel Ward will have something to say to you, Marcus.
Hey, what?
Denzel Ward and Martin Emerson Jr. gonna have something to say to you. That's
Yeah,
all.
not in the hospital.
Okay. You sleeping? Yeah, you saw that got sent off the group, right?
I heard nothing what you just said.
What'd you say?
You saw that graphic got sent you on the group text, right?
What group text?
Martin Emerson Jr. like that.
Good for him.
And Jordan, I don't think you saw. I'm gonna put it in the group chat. I don't think you saw it. Hold on.
These people don't know you, baby.
Sure about that?
Hear me, I think? No. I love you.
Jerry,
Marcus is fucking hilarious.
who y'all got coming out of the AFC North? Who you have winning?
I'm gonna go Cincy, but if they're not healthy, Baltimore.
If
I feel like the Ravens can pull it out. Actually, I would love to see the Ravens pull it out.
it's not a bad choice. Either way, you cannot go wrong either way for any of these teams.
It's gonna be a fun division for sure.
Yeah. I'm very much tuned into that division. Okay, so what's next? AFC. Okay, we can lock that one in.
Can we lock that one in and just?
Wait, you said who?
The West. We can lock that one in.
Chiefs?
It's KC.
Yeah.
Casey's winning until they don't.
Yeah, I agree. Like, there's no way. I mean, who's gonna challenge them? The Chargers? The only team in the division that can challenge them, really.
Correct.
Pretty much.
You all know how his games go. Herbert goes crazy and then they lose like 30 seconds left.
Bruh.
Can the fucking Broncos turn it around?
Sean Payton, but not this year.
I don't trust Russell Wilson in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Shame to see one of the top guys go down like that,
I
man.
don't think that receiver is very rich.
All right. NFC, let's go. NFC South.
Saints.
I got the Saints.
The division stinks, but I do.
Jerry's
Okay,
in that division.
I'll say the division stinks, right?
It's garbage.
That division is food.
No way.
Can the Panthers be fun to watch?
No.
I mean, if you want to see the development of Bryce, you know what I mean.
yeah.
I guess.
By the way, don't see that in the group chat. Two of those NFL starters right now.
Where'd you send it?
Oh.
Twitter.
Chat.
Oh.
One of them's at UAB. The other two are NFL starters.
That's impressive.
Like, that's very freaking impressive. That many guys in one high school coming to the NFL and being
That's incredible, man. That's incredible.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, there's a reason why they keep going to state.
Yeah, they putting them out.
And they got more on the way too. I'm just letting you know that now. The Carrion Williams at UAB, he next. He gonna be next to get to the league.
I thought y'all were joking. Danny Green did sign with Philly.
I told you he did. I wasn't kidding.
That was so nasty.
Yeah, but NFC West 49ers. But I'm watching the Seahawks. I am watching them.
I was just about to say that 49ers, but 49ers are a team that concerns me.
Yeah.
Because they are talented, but that team is very, 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 very top heavy. The offensive line, if Trent Williams is down, is food. Brock Purdy, he's someone that I have to see a full season of to really lock in with. The defense without Nick Bosa.
I don't know. Yeah. That's going to he ain't lost Jimmy Ward. He's
and that defense was that offense was struggling quite a bit until they got to the McCaffrey trade. And
Mhm.
McCaffrey's a guy who's had injury problems throughout the last couple of years.
You got to San Francisco.
I mean,
All of a sudden,
He playing through them.
yeah.
I mean, he's only been there for like not even a full season, so we don't know for a full season for sure.
Nobody trusts him in the Rams.
No,
For Caleb Williams, man.
Yeah,
We're familiar with their game.
they're paying the Super Bowl tax.
That's true. That's true, man. The price for a ring, man.
Yeah,
This,
yeah.
this is the last year of Matthew Stafford as their quarterback. This man started crying over there. I saw that.
What?
Yeah, my eyeballs are on the Seattle Seahawks because, yeah, they on the way.
Who the hell thought Gino would be doing a Rich Gannon impersonation this year in his career? Whoever thought?
I'd love to see that again.
What?
I'm gonna go Seahawks.
Whoa,
Oh, that's far fetched.
real quick.
Huh?
Elaborate on this real quick.
I still got to see it with the quarterback play the 49ers.
I do agree with that because now Brock tape. Now we're gonna get to see how good he actually is.
Yeah. I mean, I think he can be really good, but I'm just not too sure. I'm gonna go with the vet in Seattle, and I think they'll somehow find a way. They may be like, middle of the road, but I think the division is gonna be pretty tricky.
Did San Francisco make a mistake making the trade?
Mm.
No.
That's also just kind of like.
And by the way, that said quarterback is.
That's nice. We do not care.
So you admitting that it's over for a certain quarterback?
It's for depth purposes. It's for depth purposes.
Hey, young quarterback got to learn one way or another.
Now, last year's contract is something to look at, but no, he's fine.
I would say if Dak Prescott has to miss a game, you got good options in either Cooper Rush or Trey Lance. Because Cooper Rush did go 4-1 as the quarterback when Dak was out.
Bro, we'll agree, bro.
He's in Cincinnati's practice squad. He signed with Cincinnati's practice squad.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay.
That's why we told
The practice squad.
We literally told him we were going to release him, and he played in the last preseason game.
Wow.
Like that last preseason game, he played the whole game. It was a showcase for other teams.
Look, I tell you what, man. I wouldn't mind taking him to Miami because a certain somebody is kind of mid.
Respect
Yeah,
Skylar,
then. Huh?
respect Skylar Thompson.
Huh?
No. Who's that? What the fuck is that spell?
Bro.
No, Hill back.
Anyway,
Anyway,
moving on.
if everything goes right, the 49ers should be
Yeah, I agree.
Their
best
defense
team in the
period.
NFC.
Yeah, that defense is still going to be decent, but looking at not having Nick Bosa there, they see how long he's out.
Watch out for the Cardinals in the Tank Bowl.
The Cardinals and the Rams are literally battling for who gets Caleb Williams at this point.
Hell, I don't even think Arizona's tanking. I think they just legitimately fucking suck.
Yeah. They just probably just trash.
That's true, but let's be honest. I think they want to move on from Kyler Murray.
Already?
Yes.
It's just kind of cancerous. Like,
Yeah, like that. It's not a good. It's not a good relationship right now.
No, it's very tenuous right now.
I mean, my boy just he just a Call of Duty streamer, man.
That's the problem. Yeah, that's the problem.
MFA be a phase clan by November.
him and Marco Wilson playing freaking games together.
Hey, Marco Wilson has actually been good in Arizona.
Do not let him play with Myers Leonard, y'all.
And say something rhymes with a kite.
Oh my god. Anyway,
NFC North. This is tough. I got the Lions.
I don't know. I
like the Lions.
I think I still say Minnesota right for now. Because I don't trust the Lions defense at all. Especially
It's gotta be Minnesota, man.
No, I don't trust Minnesota's defense either. But with Ed Dontel gone, I think they'll be better.
But they good. They good for the regular.
Yeah, they're good for the regular, most definitely. After that, not so much.
I will go Detroit.
All right.
How do y'all feel about the Justin Fields breakout season?
I think he has a good season.
Will he make history?
Hmm.
Will he be the first 4,000-yard passer in the history of the Chicago Bears?
I don't know about that because, well,
So
he could, but he
So
has
yes,
the number one receiver. I'll say that in DJ Moore.
their offensive line scares me because they're not great and they're hurt now.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be
It's
tough.
spooky hours for real.
Chicago's not ready by any stretch of the imagination to do anything really.
Right now.
Hey man, as much as I love Darnell Mooney, man, they ain't really got nobody there.
Yeah.
You only like him because his name is Darnell.
I like Darnell Wright too, bro.
See,
I do like Darnell Wright though.
right is good, but
Yeah.
It's gonna be Detroit. It's gonna be Detroit, I think.
yeah, I think Detroit wins that.
Okay, now to the important division, the NFC East.
Y'all, come on, man, come on, man.
All right.
AB, I wanna hear y'all chance against the Eagles this year.
Not bad actually. Not the worst chance in the world.
We getting it back in blood this year.
Oh, brother.
I need y'all not to fumble this year. That's it.
We getting that division back in blood.
Now, granted, the reason I give them a chance is because no one repeats in that division for whatever reason.
Exactly.
I think it was their team still, but you never know. It's the NFL. Shit happens in this league.
AB, this is the only time I'll choose y'all, bro. I'm choosing Dallas.
I'll still take Philly until further notice.
Dude, I just love Philly, man.
Like let's be honest, though. We all know it's gonna come down to these two teams. Both these teams are making the playoffs. Both these teams have Super Bowl aspirations, and I would go as far as to say the top three teams in the NFC are clearly the Cowboys, the Eagles, and the 49ers. Let's just cut the chase. After them, it's a little bit of a drop
I
off.
would say, what does it tell you about the NFC? The NFC's bad, bro.
Yeah.
Dog shit. I mean, what's the next team after that? The Seahawks?
I guess.
The Vikings?
I would say the Seahawks won. Yeah, probably the Vikings too.
Like the quarterback rankings are go Jalen, Dak, Kirk Cousins.
Kirk
Gino's a coin flip.
Kirk Cousins.
I
mean,
guess.
it's in terms of quarterback, it's not that bad though.
It's not great.
I'm gonna say this.
Yeah.
You know what's? I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out there. If you swap Geno Smith and Kirk Cousins in each team, I would trust Minnesota more with Geno Smith than I would with Kirk Cousins.
They're the same teams regardless.
Yeah, I think it'll be kind of.
Kirk Cousins is like in that and like Geno Smith things.
Like Kirk Cousins is not a bad quarterback. I would give him that. He's not a bad quarterback at all. He's been good. He's been good since he's been in the league.
He's just slightly above average.
I mean, to me,
he's just not up there with.
He's not tier 1. He's tier 2.
I can say the same. I only think he's tier 2.
Yeah, he's a solid quarterback though. I would say he's a solid quarterback.
I can say
he's always been like the average of like a good quarterback.
Average, but like you're probably not going anywhere with him. That's the thing. Or the possibility you won't. But like I can say the same thing about Dak Prescott too. Like good quarterbacks, nothing should be taken away from. Most teams in the NFL, the vast majority will be freaking ecstatic if they're on their rosters. But like,
speaking of that, Marcus, in the league where I have Joe Burrow as my starting quarterback, Dak is my backup.
Not bad.
AB also, I like to say, I've after careful thought and consideration for the last 2.5 minutes, I choose Philly. I don't trust Dallas. I'm sorry.
You were gonna do that.
Philly team is nasty, man.
I just think their defense is going to be so good this year.
I think both of them are.
I mean,
Yeah.
we pretty much put 40 on their defense last year.
We do not carry me. Jesus Christ.
And I don't trust Dak to outperform Jeff.
I take absolute no stock in either of those games because backup quarterbacks played both of them.
That
is true.
Because the first game, Cooper Rush was our quarterback, and I mean that was. And then game 2, Gardner Minshew was the quarterback. So
Jesus.
both guys healthy, you're gonna see like the real team for each team.
For
Let
sure.
me ask y'all, what team that won the Super Bowl, if they replace their QB with Dak Prescott, will they win the Super Bowl?
No.
Like any team for the last, I'd say 10 years.
Last 10 years? Okay, let's see.
So probably Kansas City.
I think that Philly team.
Okay, the Philly team.
Win.
The Philly team, yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Because you got to think about Nick Foles is the darn quarterback in the Super Bowl, and they still won.
That's probably the only team I'd say because none of the Patriots
teams. I was about to say Joe Flacco, but
2013 Seattle won it. Then no, New England absolutely not.
Hold on, Marcus.
Broncos probably.
Marcus, hold on. You said Seattle. I would say that year too because that defense
Really?
dominated. That defense dominated.
Bro.
But still though, like
I don't see Dak making the plays Russell made in those years though.
You think about like what did Russell Wilson really have to do in that Super Bowl? I mean, that defense was.
But he kept drives alive. It
wasn't even that. It's like they I don't think he'd be San Francisco that year without Russell. That's my thing.
Wait, was San Francisco good that year?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
I got
a championship.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. They played the championship in the Super Bowl the team year before.
Oh yeah, Scott Kaepernick was the quarterback. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That was a tough, contentious game. They had to make some plays in that game to really win. Denver, absolutely, because anybody was winning with that defense when they were playing.
I was gonna say, truth be told, whoever won that game was winning the Super Bowl anyway. So,
yeah. 2015 with Denver, yes, because Peyton Manning threw 9 touchdowns and they won.
Yeah,
but that was crazy though.
That was a generational that defense.
Yeah,
that's really what it was.
Another one with Chris Harris and Von Miller.
Chris Harris, Von Miller,
Where?
Darian Stewart.
Yeah. What about the Rams team that recently won? Because I know Stafford made some crazy plays, but still.
He did.
No. Close, but no.
I don't know. Oh, man.
He was just good enough.
No, I was a little bit more than just good enough. But
be told, because Dak that year, I think that was what 2021, right?
2021.
Yeah, 2021.
That year, Dak had a pretty good year, so maybe that year, yeah.
Maybe, but Stafford was better that year, though, and he was what they needed.
I'm gonna be honest.
It's narrow, but
I'm gonna be honest. Y'all want to hear a hot take on that?
Oh God.
I think that Rams team, even if they had Jared Goff, probably wins that Super Bowl.
Nah, not with Jared Goff.
No.
I honestly do, because you got to think about that team around Stafford was still really, really good.
It was the same team.
I mean, he had to generate so much,
still good.
so much.
It was the same team. They went nowhere. They got Stafford and they won. Stafford made throws that Jared Goff at that time just couldn't.
What's this?
And we saw him in the Super Bowl, and it was not pretty.
It was real bad.
This is a long set right here.
Tiebreaker.
Yeah, they're in the tiebreaker. Right now it's 6-2-3-6 Shelton. They're tied at 1. Right now Shelton's up 8-7 in the tiebreaker, going for a set point. Yeah, we got this on, but
So you basically need a generational defense.
In that case, yeah, probably.
And he wins it. Wait, did he just win the match? Oh wait, no, he didn't. No, just
No, It's 3 hours in tennis.
But
Men's tennis.
we won't do Super Bowl picks this week. Not this week. Let's save that for next week.
That's premature, but
Bro,
Make a
Oh,
Super
you're
Bowl.
right. Let's save that for later on in the season. Let's
do like week 8.
yeah,
I will say the thing about Super Bowl picks, especially early on.
I agree with that. Week 8, I agree with that.
Yeah,
niggas gonna be picking up the fucking
back-to-back teams. It's hard to win back-to-back Super Bowl because it hasn't happened since 2004 for starters.
But if there's one who can't do it, and let's be honest, it is the Chiefs.
Yeah, but like still, anyway, it's even harder to get back if you lost the Super Bowl. It's even harder.
Yeah.
I agree. I do agree with that.
I hear that pain as a Jags fan, brother. I heard that pain come out to you.
We haven't gotten those Super Bowls. I'll be the most insufferable man on earth when we ever win one.
I will say this. I'm still to this day, even though I'm not a Jags fan, I'm still to this day.
I was about to say that was awful.
I will never forgive the NFL for the blatant screw job they did to the Jacksonville Jaguars that year. I mean,
That was awful.
we all know that was a scoop and score. He was not down. Y'all did everything y'all could to help the Patriots get to the Super Bowl. Y'all know y'all was dead ass wrong for that.
Don't remind me.
That was an awful day.
That was man, I was so sick.
A day which will live in infamy.
Look, I was rooting for them hard, man. I was rooting hard for them.
Yeah, then we crashed and burned in the next year, but this year feels a lot different than that because we actually have a quarterback for once.
You got Trevor Lawrence in the portal, so I don't think you're gonna crash him. If you crash and burn this year with Lawrence coming back and Calvin Ridley coming in,
I'll never have hope in this franchise if we crash and burn this year.
Yeah, I was gonna say at that point, just give up hope if that happens.
You got a balanced attack. You got a good defense. You gotta come through.
The only thing is health and the pass rush can be a little bit. But other than that,
might be in the running for GM of the year.
I can't believe I just said that.
Hey, y'all think you can make not win a playoff game, but at least put some noise on there? Like last year?
Yeah, definitely. We can win a playoff game.
They will definitely now see when we get to the postseason depends on matchups too.
Yeah.
I think they'll depending on who they get, I think they'll still win a playoff game.
I think they're better than the Chargers. I think
I will say this.
Chargers.
I will have concerns of them not winning the playoff game if, like, let's say they win the division, but they're like a wild card team, and they end up drawing somebody like the Jets or somebody like the Dolphins. I would have legitimate concerns if that was the case.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not worried about either of those teams like that. The Jets, not quite as much. The Dolphins, health is their problem, and their offensive line is not great, but they can scoop some shit up. Mike McDaniel's one of the better play callers in the game.
It's really those teams in the beginning, though. That's what I'm saying. Like in the beginning, this one of those two teams legit concerns.
Yeah. After that, it's chips fall where they may. Because you can beat Baltimore, you can handle the Chiefs. You've done it twice before. Buffalo, you can beat them. Like Cincinnati, even you can have a chance against them too. We've played all these teams at some point before and hung around, even beat some of them. Like the AFC is very much a coin flip. It's Kansas City in the coin flip. Like the Chiefs are the class of the conference because they have that guy at quarterback. As long as he's breathing, man, and Reed's breathing, and Travis Kelce could run, they're going to be just fine. Josh Allen in Buffalo, they're dangerous as ever. Cincinnati also same deal. Lamar Jackson in Baltimore, also same deal. They have a lot of culture there.
Another one if y'all draw them early. If y'all draw them in a wild card, right? That's another one.
I'm not scared of Baltimore.
That because of Lamar Jackson alone, that would scare me.
I'm not scared of Baltimore.
Okay.
I respect them. I'm not scared of them. We beat them. We've seen Lamar Jackson. Like we've beaten them before.
Without weapons. Now he has weapons.
Don't care.
But y'all got any final thoughts when we get up out of here? We running on 2 hours.
Sounds like we had an episode to talk about 3 different sports. Well, it's 2 sports, but 3 different levels.
Football on.
Football.
Football is on.
But I
Ladies,
know.
leave us the hell alone. We ain't going shopping. We ain't watching chick flicks. We busy from what days? Thursdays through Mondays. We busy.
Hey, I'm gonna watch me a chick flick, bro. I don't care.
Hell yeah, brother.
I'll watch me.
These they know good and hell well they lying. Stop lying.
I've been watching.
You ain't
Best type of movies to cuddle in with, bro.
I've been watching The Ultimatum, bro.
You was not finna watch Titanic or The Notebook. Sit down somewhere.
I bet you I will.
This is gonna be you watching that movie. Because I know that's gonna be me.
Yeah, at least I'm sleeping on somebody's. Anyway.
Oh.
Anyway, we busy. Me and we busy on from Thursday to Tuesday.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
Because we gonna watch Maction on Tuesday. I'm not watching that.
And we ain't that big of degenerates.
Yeah, I'm not watching that. Thursday through Monday, we busy. We'll give you Tuesday and Wednesday though.
Tuesday and Wednesday.
Ain't nobody watching no damn Maction. Are you crazy?
Respect
That's
that.
tough.
No. Nobody's watching Marshall in Ohio.
I don't be so sure.
Yeah, man, I'm watching Marshall, bro.
Yeah, we are Marshall.
Yeah, I don't want to watch a movie where 75 people died on the plane crash.
Oh my god.
Why would you say that?
Oh
Because
man.
that's what the movie is about.
I was talking about the chant, not the movie. In the sense of the fuck.
Nobody will be watching Maction. They are lying. Nobody's doing that.
We gotta wrap it up, man. My eyelids.
Yeah.
Yeah, respect to Lil before I get irate.
Yeah, who got the song? Darnell, I think it's you. Wait, no.
Again.
No, wait, no.
Goddamn.
No, it's not. I think it's on.
Isn't it Marcus this time?
I think it is.
I ain't been Marcus for a minute.
Yeah, the wheel didn't hit me for a while. So let's see what we got here. Alrighty, ready. Let me see what we got. Well, the song's been hot in the streets for a little bit.
Oh shit!
I say it's a very gender neutral song.
Oh shit!
Does it have a nice
This is not gonna end well.
brown and
That big old freak.
Whoa!
and pink? You know.
You know something about that tonight, would you, Darnell?
Yeah, you would coincidentally bring that up.
No, it's
That's crazy, man. Look at these accusations they're putting on me, man.
You
I
look
mean,
put the private chat up.
you put it in the chat. You ignorant black.
There is no proof.
This man's delirious, bro.
Darnell, don't make me take a picture of this and then put it up there. Don't make
Off
me do
the camera.
Don't make me do it, Darnell.
Darnell say cheese.
Anything that happens right here, just know it was AI generated.
Just
Say
know,
some Chat TV GPT did
that's a damn lie.
it, right? Anyway,
What
sexy
hell?
red ski.
Oh, oh God!
I was close.
Oh my God! No!
Yes.
Oh, we finna get canceled, man.
No, we're not.
Y'all, it was nice knowing y'all. It was nice having a podcast. The podcast, as y'all know it, is officially dead. After this song is played, we had a good run. We did, and Marcus just killed any chance that we had of making some money.
I had to do it.
Respect bills?
No. And one was right there's some Office Space. No, I never really liked paying bills. I do that easy.
Let everybody know where they can follow y'all at burner accounts included. You know, this is probably the last time y'all follow us.
Marcus Davis now on Twitter. My burn account is Angry Jags Fan 07.
Probably his name is burner account. Why you saying that?
Maybe not. Gerald.
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at JBreezyII, man. I am Breezy II is my other Twitter account. And yeah, man, JLamar_II on Instagram if you like Instagram.
You can follow me on Not Too Famous on all social media platforms. The burner account is black.
What are you doing?
Yeah, but I'll be available on all social media platforms.
All right.
Jesus fix it.
Hail Mary, full of grace.
On Twitter at AceWave1, on Instagram at Ace_Wave1. Follow the podcast account on Twitter at Indie Evidence and on Instagram at Indisputable Evidence. And on TikTok, Indisputable Evidence 1. We are on there. We will have more content coming out very soon. So check it out. It's been another great episode of Indisputable Evidence. And we're going to leave you as we always do. God bless y'all. Stay safe. Take care of your mentals. Take care of your loved ones. Tell them you love them every day. Check in on them every day. Keep doing this. I reiterate this. Make sure y'all continue to wash your hands, wash your face. Marcus.
With soap, with water, a washcloth, a loofah, or a scrubber, whatever you got. Wash your ass thoroughly. And wear shoes and socks in the movie theater.
That's right.
That is all.
And I'm going to add a special one here. Wash your mouth out too with Listerine.
Darnell.
Oh my God.
Insane, man.
With that,
They really setting their brother up, man, for no reason.
we got the proof in here. But God bless y'all. Y'all stay safe. Y'all have a great night. We'll see y'all next week.